Okay, are we all ready for the big dance? Have you got your favourite beverage on hand? Have you got some snacks? Are you ready for this? 10 days of competition leading into this. In terms of the singles, we have 2 men standing and 2 ladies standing. Andy Barnett in the maroon corner and Rusty Wheeler in the blue corner. And for the ladies, you've also got a Queensland New South Wales final. For Queensland you've got Lauren Jelly, and for New South Wales Kenny Boyd. So we will be focusing on these 2 matches on this particular stream. The under 23s and the Masters will be streamed as well. That's on a different channel, or different stream to this one, but both viewable on CueballTV, I believe. I'm John Saundercock, and I'm sat here once again with Simon Singleton to take you through these games which promise to be epic. They really do. It's been a fantastic 10 days that we've had here in Rockhampton. We've seen all sorts of stuff. We're still yet to see stuff. Hopefully the best stuff will be today, and you will all be here to witness greatness. Simon, have you got anything more to add to that before we get kicked off?
No, thanks, John. That was an absolute honour and a privilege to get to commentate on an Australian national final. I never thought I'd be saying that. So no, it's been great to be here. Thank you to the AEBF and all the members for allowing New Zealand to take part and voting us into this event. We've had a great time, and we'll try our best to talk you through these games and have our say, give our opinion, predict any shots that these guys might and ladies might decide to play, and looking forward to it. Two great matches.
And also, you see with the men's final, you've got 2 of the more contrasting ways of playing. It's like Rusty just very freewheeling, almost looks like he's just knocking in balls for fun at times, whereas Bunny Boy's very methodical, very calculating, very precise in what he does.
Yeah, well,
but
Rusty,
you don't get these 2 men being here for nothing though, and they've had to play some incredibly tough games to get here. They've fought their way through a very tough field despite players not being here that otherwise would be here. You can't take it away from the players who have played though. They've absolutely played their guts out, and these are the 2 that remain standing. Same for the ladies. Let's not forget about them. It's been quite warm here at times. It's been humid. We are just north of the Tropic of Capricorn, so we are technically in the tropics. So we've been dealing with 30+ degree days most days. It's actually been quite nice in here though. The venue has actually done a good job of keeping this room relatively cool, even despite all the bodies being in here at the same time. So the play itself has been under pretty good conditions, despite obviously being so hot outside. But the ladies, I mean, they're just like the guys, they'll be fizzing to go, and you can see all the support crews lining up. Let's not underestimate what a trip it's been for them to get to where they are now. Simon's got some stats he wants to reel off at points during the match. He's done a bit of homework.
Yeah, like you said, John, there's a bit of a contrast in styles with Andy and Rusty. I think Rusty's started slow in most of his matches, and has had a period in the match where he's quickly ran a few racks, but he's definitely made a few mistakes along the way, and he's been let off quite a bit as well. I don't think that Andy will make the same mistakes that others have along the way, but there is a lot of pressure obviously being in the final. But Andy's been here before. He was in the final a couple of years ago, lost hill in a high quality match against Stenhouse. I just don't think, I think Andy's a lot more sort of a lot more secure with like the simple stuff, and I just don't think that I think if he gets those opportunities, he'll make the most of them. But having said that, Rusty could just have woke up this morning and just, you know, he could hit top gear from the start and just blow Andy away as well. So I think a lot of this match is going to come down to Rusty's break. I think if Rusty breaks well, he might be hard to stop. But if Andy can get his hand on the table, I do think he'll punish Rusty. So it's going to be a really good game, really tough to call.
Well, it looks to me like Andy he's more secure in the finer facets of his game than Rusty is. I know it's a funny thing to say from here, but Andy's a player that's far less likely to make what we would call the silly mistakes or the avoidable mistakes. The things that you can bank on players to do correctly.
Well, I also think that the Rusty Wheeler factor is probably less of an issue for Andy, because Andy spent a lot of time on the Gold Coast over the years, living there. So these guys have practiced together a lot and played against each other a lot in finals and things like that. I think they're just doing the introductions for the other matches out there in the arena, Jay Windross. But no, Andy's not going to fall over because it's Rusty Wheeler. You know, the pressure that Andy has on him is the pressure he puts on himself to be successful and to do well and to win. He's quite an emotional guy, as you see on social media as well. Lovable guy. Everyone loves Andy Barnett, and it's going to be good. It's going to be close call.
I tell you what, how cool must this be for the players to have heart-stopping must it be to have your names read out to the room as final combatants?
On to the ladies here, John. They're about to lag, so I didn't know Kenny was actually here this week because of the name change, so it caught me off guard. So Kenny Terza, very, very good 9-foot pool player. I think she actually is number 1 on the Australian rankings at the moment for 8-ball on the 9-foots. I think I met Kenny over in New Zealand a couple of years ago. I think she finished in the 5th in the Oceanias for 10-ball. So very, 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 very good player. It's only her second nationals at this event. She got to the semi-final last year. And then for Lauren Jelly, Lauren's been playing pool for 20 years now, and this is her first national final. So she's been in the semi-finals a couple of times before. Was a part of the Australian World Championship team of 2007, which probably feels like a lifetime ago for her. But yeah, great effort for Lauren to get to her first final here, and this should be a cracking match as well. I haven't watched too much of the ladies this week just because of the schedule's so hectic. You don't really get a chance to watch anybody else other than your own team and your teammates. But I don't know if there's a bit of a contrast in styles here because of Kenny coming from the 9-foot game, so I can imagine that she's quite aggressive and will be looking to knock the balls in from anywhere, and yeah, that should be a good matchup as well. So yeah, 2 good games for us to call. We'll try and talk on both of them. Obviously, it can be a bit hard. You end up talking over each other and getting distracted by one over the other. So. Inevitably it's going to be difficult to take our eyes off the game on the right hand side, but we'll try our best to do justice to all 4 players. And here we go. So Kenny and Rusty have won the leg. And
Rusty's kicked in off. Jesus, that's unfair. It kicked off about 2 balls before it went in, so it wasn't a bad hit. He was just unlucky.
Yeah, so Barney has options here.
Kenny's been more successful with her break. She's kept the cue ball on the table and made a ball.
She's got a very good chance on yellows here as well, Kenny. So let's see if there's any early nerves from these players.
Being from a 9-ball and 10-ball background, I'd imagine that she'd be quite adept at mapping out a clearance or knowing how to move the cue ball around the table to pick out your 1, your 2, your 3, your 4, your 5 and so on for how to get a clearance.
Well, I suspect as well, with this being a second nationals and now obviously having a crack at this game, that the change of the rule set to the international rules has probably helped encourage that. I would say, just because this is basically the same rules that you play on a American 8-ball, and as I mentioned, I think she is number 1 on the rankings in Australia for that game. So yeah, the rules are not an issue tactically or anything like that, and I would fully expect Kenny to just be going for the shots and knocking them in. So we'll see how she goes here with these yellows.
The thing I find for me, if you transition from a 9-foot table to one of these 6-footers, is how you deal with the touch game, because this is so much favoured to touch as opposed to a 9-footer where your cue power and your ability to move the cue ball around the table is number 1, but this game you're trying not to move it around so much. So
yeah, particularly with the small cue ball as well. Yeah, but what I will say is, like, if you do play 9-ball at like a high level, where you're playing on new cloth with polished balls and slick conditions, not just like your 9-ball tables that you play down the local club, like when you move into those sort of professional conditions, you do have to really loosen up your grip and play with like a real soft hands, and that will help those players come to this game, because that's what you kind of need to do a bit more with a small cue ball as well.
Yeah, because you can get that thing to bend round corners, and often you don't want it to. So you see there Andy just laying that second red up. He's just looking for a bit of cat and mouse in this frame because of the way these balls lie, especially those 2 yellows that Rusty has tied together.
Yeah, on the left there, Kenny's just over-cued that slightly, but she's actually landed pretty good. She's coming down here, but I think she can drop this in and leave herself on the left-hand rail. What do you think, John?
I think she'll be fine. She just has to not spread into the red. As long as she misses that red that's on the bulk line, she's okay. That needs to stop.
Yeah, just a little bit too quick.
Oh, I think she's 50-50 on this. Might have to put a tiny bit of swerve on that, and it only needs to be a very small one if she can't see enough to pot it.
Barney's been a little bit lucky there and a little bit unlucky at the same time, so he's obviously left the cue ball in a horrible place, hampered, but he's been fortunate that he's left these 2 balls as a plant down the bottom right. So if that cue ball had come another couple of inches to the left, he could have dropped the one in the middle first and come out for the second ball, but this is a bit trickier now. He might have to take it long, which he tried to do.
I don't even know if he tried to. I think he was just trying to get it down there, just to sort of dump it down there.
I think he caught the jaw of the pocket.
Oh, he caught the jaw.
Yeah, we couldn't see it properly, but I'm assuming that's what happened. But he's still has a little bit of control here, but he is outnumbered with the balls, so Rusty can turn this frame around pretty quickly here. Although he's left Andy a chance to cut this ball in. He's
made it awkward, but he's kind of dangled a carrot there, hasn't he? Which I don't mind early doors when players do that. It's a way that you can figure out how the other player is feeling, and Rusty's one of those guys who he scents blood early if a player goes for something and doesn't make it. Even somebody as good as Andy will know that he's got to be so on. Just like this. That's a fantastic shot.
Yeah, he's actually got a chance of running into them now, so very clever shot that from Andy.
And still a bit of chance required here, though.
Yeah, but I think if he kind of wants to, he almost wants to run into the 8-ball here, half ball, and then that'll then take the white on an angle that will take the ball, the cue ball into the yellow and the red, if you know what I mean, and then the red will be on in the top right.
Yeah, play the deliberate carom on the 8 after the pot.
Hitting the red full's no good. Hitting the yellow full could leave him stuck on the red.
That red on the ladies' table doesn't appear to be frozen, so I think Bottom's just going to bump this over and hide the cue ball behind the black here. And she appears to have paced it nicely. So now 3 reds in reasonably good position and at least a partial snooker.
Andy's queuing down on this, so he must not be happy. Oh,
He's queuing the other red.
Oh, he's going long. Okay, and maybe he must just not have quite had the angle.
I think he tried to manufacture a shot because he wasn't happy with what he had.
Yeah.
He felt like he had to go there and then.
I mean, he's got a bit fortunate with where the balls have ended up, but obviously Rusty's in control of this frame now. 7 against 2, so we'll probably be talking a lot about that as these matches roll on. So this where you get players in these, you know, 7 yellows, 6 yellows versus 2 reds situation.
Great effort there on the ladies' table from Kenny, trying to face double the yellow back into the pocket bottom right. This now presents very nicely from the lady from Queensland to come and sew the first frame up.
So Rusty's opted to be aggressive here. He's just found a small gap between the 2 reds there, and he may opt to pull up a lot now. I'm not sure. Who knows what he's thinking. He can still pop the yellow into the middle. Lauren with a glorious opportunity here.
She's kind of betwixt and between there, isn't she?
I think she's okay. I think she can cut the one into the middle and just come up and down off the rail.
If she can bite into it enough.
Yeah, I think she's got plenty of room. She is looking at this bottom red though. I suppose the bottom red is almost like you're almost playing it like a shot to nothing, aren't you? Because of where the yellow is. But the thing is, if she pots this red, if she plays the bottom red first and pots it, she could quite easily get caught up by the speed of the table and run the cue ball too far down to the top rail. So then she would have a really difficult next shot.
She'd pace that beautifully though.
Oh, she's hit it well.
Oh, come on, jump up and down quickly.
Well, you see what I mean? Like she's sort of underhit that a touch, but any harder and that white's really running away from her. So it's probably not the worst result, staying over the pocket.
Don't think Andy was overly happy with that, but it's not
I get
terrible
the feeling,
though.
I get the feeling that was deliberate.
It's a 50-50 sort of frame, this, isn't it?
I feel like he wasn't going for the pot there, but maybe I'm wrong.
I thought I heard some disapproval from him as he walked away, and maybe it was somebody else.
Well, probably because he wanted the cue ball a little bit closer to the rail.
Rusty's just going to jail him up here. Or great effort again from Kenny Boyd, but not to be. The second time she's attempted a double in this frame, and the second time she hasn't been a million miles away.
Barney just has to try to not foul here. Just if you can just get out of this and keep the cue ball in that top right corner.
He's playing for the one next to... Oh no, he's not. He's putting heaps of spin on this, so he's going to play the one closest to the pocket.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Doesn't appear that yellow in bulk actually... First of all, it doesn't pass the yellow that's outside of bulk, and secondly, I don't think it drops in the middle, so...
So Lauren's opted to not play the plant, and she's played a decent shot there. She's going to have to get the white to travel, I think, up and down, but she's going to be naturally coming into the line of the 8 ball if she hits the top of the cue ball here, so shouldn't be an issue. Oh, I'd give Barney a chance here.
That's an interesting shot, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's short. But it's a poor shot because even if the cue ball comes further, it's an easy snooker for Andy next. So
look out for the black here, though. If he goes
that one from Rusty.
If he attempts a pot here, though, look out for the black. Look out for the black. It will be moving. Maybe he's just trying to get him a little bit titchy.
That looks like it cuts to me, John.
I do too, but he's going to smash into the black.
He's definitely dangled the carrot. But Andy's opted for that snooker anyway, yeah. So even if the cut wasn't on, I mean, it was a strange shot from Rusty. He put himself in trouble.
These must plant though. Maybe he's seen that these 2 yellows plant in the middle, or presumably they do.
Yeah, nice, Lauren.
So he's said, right, you put me in a snooker and I'll just do this.
Yeah, but he just played, the last shot he played put the yellow there. He didn't deliberately leave it as a plant. He's been a bit fortunate there.
Yeah, but he knows that he's got the fortune to have it there.
But I'm
and
assuming
my opponent can put me in a snooker, but as long as I can kick out of it into a plant,
I'm assuming
then
that
not a
Andy
chance.
didn't see the plant, otherwise he wouldn't have played the shot that he played. So,
or he would have tried to put the cue ball further in there so that he couldn't access it off one rail.
good shot from Rusty. Good speed control.
Because you might say that he's a bit lucky here, and often you do say that Rusty gets a bit lucky, but he's made his own luck for me. He's actually used the table very well, and even though Andy's played what would normally consider the correct shot, unfortunately is something he might have overlooked, and Rusty's been able to capitalise on it and then finish.
No, I'm saying that Rusty was fortunate that he knocked that yellow into a plant, like the shot previous, when he played the poor shot that left himself snookered afterwards. Those yellows he didn't deliberately plan to play that into a plant.
No.
I know he's a genius, but...
And an evil one sometimes.
But he'll take it. He's got the lead, 1-0. Good for him to win. I think if you can pinch a tactical battle off Andy Barnett, you've done well. So it's a good start from Rusty. And Andy to break.
I think certainly Rusty's not looking as rusty as he was in his previous two matches that we commentated on. He's come out here, he's actually cueing the ball reasonably well to start with, which is could be a bit disconcerting for most players. You see that in what he's done before and you think to yourself, I've got a chance early doors to put a few on him. But Barney's not going to be worried about that. He's just going to be focused on playing his own game.
Big dry cut break from Barney.
That would have been fantastic if one had gone, but Rusty will be licking his lips here.
Yeah, so he'll be trying to get on this one first on the bottom left, I think. He's just got into that cue ball a little bit too much.
I don't think he's 100% killed that yellow, but now he's really fighting to get back to it.
Yeah, he's either got the... Oh, actually, this will go in the right centre, I think, John. Yeah.
Oh, cue fell on the left. Kenny's actually screwed that back into a cue. She didn't move it fast enough, so she's actually called it on herself before the referee had a chance. So, I mean, obviously we can all see it from here, but it's still good to see that players are being honest when they do foul. So good on you, Kenny.
Now, what's Rusty going to do here, John? How is he going to negotiate this yellow down the left-hand side? Can he leave the cue ball kind of on the top of the line that's drawn where the black spot is, and then cut it in? He's opted to play for the loss of turn.
I don't know. I reckon he was trying to pot them both.
Yeah, maybe.
I think he was at least half a chance there if he had potted the yellow as well to go off the
shot
rail,
that I
off
said,
the back of the red. So he might be walking back to his table thinking, I'm a bit disappointed with that.
Well, I don't think Barney will be going here, so I think he might be looking for some kind of lock-up safety.
Off the red that's sticking out.
So loss of turn and just tie that ball up. It's a great shot. As long as he's tied the ball up, it's a great shot. But even if he hasn't tied the yellow up, there's still a lot of work for Rusty to do. He hasn't really got any workers to get onto that ball now.
That's a bad miss from Lauren. Over on the other table, Kenny looking to hook into these reds now. Really do want to see what.
Well, I think the only thing he can do here is pop this ball into the left corner and leave himself low on this yellow over the pocket to try and come round. Well, he's opted for the safety. So he's sort of left a good angle there to come round off two rails to get it close to yellow. But then obviously the issue is getting back out for the 8-ball again. So that's it's not a bad option what he's just played. But I think Andy's just going to lock this yellow up down here.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him to do that. Obviously the black now not being accessible from what we can see to either bolt pocket's an issue, but it's not an issue for right now. The issue for now is to make sure Rusty can't get an easy shot at the yellow that's now tied up.
Yeah.
You see, blocking off all avenues here for Rusty to even get to there.
These are the frames where you just are going to struggle to beat this man in. You know, he's got your 6 versus 3. This is why he does so well in the team pool. He always has high percentage because he's just such a good player of these frames, Andy, like when he's got control. But he's got to be careful not to leave Rusty a little sniff, because Rusty will have a crack if he gets a chance to.
I think he needs to put one of these reds closer to the yellow, heading towards the head rail.
Well, I think what
right now,
what he'll do here, John, the red that's in the open, he'll push around the corner to cover the pocket, or he'll try to. But you just got to be a little bit careful that he doesn't allow Rusty an opportunity of a gap to play yellow off red to pot the yellow.
See, right now that exists, so I'd be getting rid of that now. One to Rusty.
Okay,
so I don't think that's served any purpose in terms of completely locking up access to that yellow that's stuck, because there is a window that Rusty could land in.
I don't think it goes though, John, to be honest.
I think it goes off the red. If Rusty's feeling that he might be able to take it off the rail off the red, obviously it's a massive risk, but at the moment you're starting to head into territory where you need to take a risk. And
no, Rusty's just going to bide his time and wait for a mistake, and Barney's going to try and get a red over this corner pocket, I believe, at some point. He's going to try and get one around the back of that yellow just as protection.
So now he's just gone and moving his chest pieces around here. He might be just trying to get Rusty to lose his patience with this and have a wing at it. But Rusty at the moment's not looking to bite. He's just trying to leave Barney as awkward as he can there. He's having to bridge over the top of not only the rail but now the yellow. So a chance that he might get a bit loose on one of these shots and offer a chance to access that yellow.
Well, the thing is, Rusty is super aggressive, but don't be fooled into thinking that he doesn't know what he's doing in the tactical ones as well. I think he's actually quite an underrated tactical player.
Oh, Lauren was unlucky there. She just about managed to clip in the yellow off the red. Sorry, other way round. That basically takes any avenue away from being able to land the cue ball to go yellow off red. So that's, for me, what he needed to have done earlier, but he's done it now. So it's all good. I don't think that's made a rail. No, he hasn't made a rail. Jay Windross was all over it too.
Andy's going to take away that yellow at the top right now. He's going to play a loss of turn and put the red where the yellow is, and probably leave the cue ball on this bottom rail.
Yeah, because that now removes the issue with the ball blocking the black, and it becomes that numbers game that you talk about. Now numbers are more in Barney's favour.
Yeah. He's going to try and get him to 6v1 and then he'll go. So he doesn't want the red to drop here. He just wants the red to just stay where that yellow is.
It's the execution. So I think what he's done there is he's played it harder, but he's done so to take any sort of angle away, or easy angle away.
Well, what he's
for
done
Rusty to smash this ball in and then come round and smack the yellow out.
He doesn't want Rusty to be able to come off the bottom rail and sit on this yellow behind here. He wants to force him into potting the one at the top, or at least playing that one at the top. So that's why he's gone forwards and not backwards. He doesn't want to give him a sniff of this yellow. He wants to leave that there. Sandy's got full control of this situation. So now Rusty's going to go off the bottom rail and try to sit on that yellow.
Has he gone through the tiniest window here?
Oh yeah, I think he has.
Has he got it the tiniest window here?
Yeah,
does, you know?
Good shot.
Could be in a world of snooker hurts coming up.
He's still in trouble, but he's given himself a chance, a sniff anyway.
Yeah, Barney didn't completely close that avenue off, did he? He just left a bollard down, so to speak. Should still be favourite to win this frame, but you never quite know when a player can just move the ball to a position where it's not as hard to get to.
I think Barney's going to be attacking the finish now.
Yeah. I think Rusty's basically forced his hand here, hasn't he? that yellow is no longer horrible, so the balls are there. I must go. Red nearest the rail, bottom of your screen looks to pass.
Yeah, so for people watching and learning the rule set, so basically what's happened here is Andy's basically not bothered about opening them balls up, because he knows that at some point Rusty will have to do that for him, because there's no deliberate fouls or anything like that. So Rusty's going to have to try to hit that yellow at some point, and inevitably what has happened is Rusty's opened it up and Barney's going to take the finish. So good little learning there for people who are trying to improve their game into just being a little bit patient and not just taking ball in hand and, you know, potting one of your own and going crashing into other reds and hoping for a result.
It's a good way of actually explaining it to people too, if Barney goes 1-1 is that you are often in that situation wanting your opponent to do your work for you. You get your opponent to do your excavation work for you, and then you come and swoop in and get the collar.
Well, we talk about it with the rule set that we play in New Zealand, which is quite obviously very different, but it's a situation where the only way Rusty can win that frame is if Andy goes for them and doesn't get them. Like, Rusty can't win the frame off his own merit. It's going to be from a mistake. So by Andy playing the frame the way he did, he's taking that away from Rusty, because he's making it so that he's not going to make a mistake. He's not going to go too soon and take a finish that's not absolutely 100%.
Just over on the left here, Kenny's been snookered by Lauren by the look of it. She might try to come off the rail and clip the yellow into the red here.
Yeah, it's a clever shot. She's been a little bit unfortunate that she's not got a little bit better cue ball. She's left Lauren on this red, but you can see the sort of thought process there.
Lauren will have to make sure that she gets this out towards bulk here. It shouldn't be too difficult, but you've got to be careful that you don't overkill it.
It's another big break from Rusty, and he's kept the cue ball on the table this time.
Could be the first master of the match here.
Yeah, he's just going to want to play this one down the bottom left and pick the gap for the red next to the black into the left middle, I think.
Yeah, that ball's central to the frame for me.
Well, he still has a slight issue
Look,
with the
she's
other
overcued it. Oh, she's okay.
Yeah.
Kind of okay.
It's actually this red that's the issue, John, because I think the red by the black might pass into the bottom right as well. So this he's sort of realised that this red is the problem ball, and he's landed pretty good on this into the top corner, so he can top through to the one at the top of the table and then come back down for his work.
Yeah, you don't. Some people sort of jump at the fact that there's a ball next to other balls and you think, well, that needs to come out. I'm no good with it there. But if you have a wee look at it, you might notice that, it goes in two pockets. I don't need to move anything.
Lauren's not hit a rail. That's ball in hand for Kenny.
And of course, if you don't need to move them, don't. If you value your queuing and you value your positional play, then you can do what Rusty's just done here. He's just backed himself to get to there with his touch and his potting, and now all he needs to do is drop the sin and then drop the black in. It almost looks simple, doesn't it?
Yeah, and this is why it's important that Andy also breaks well in this match, because if Andy's having to work, 10 to 15 minutes to win a frame, and then all that hard work is undone with a 45-second run out from Rusty off his break, it's going to be a long slog for Andy. So he needs to break well as well himself, and then just if those frames go tactical, obviously he's probably favourite in those ones, but he needs some good splits too. So big break coming up for Andy.
Yeah, the frames are all worth the same, aren't they, whether you take 10 minutes to win it or 50 seconds. So Rusty's centred the opportunity. Yeah, he centred the opportunity to win a quick frame here and get himself back in the lead, and he's taken it. And now, how does Barney answer that?
Yeah, Kenny played a poor shot with ball in hand there. Didn't quite get good position on that one on the rail, so she's have to play safe instead. Barney going for the cut break again, looking to get that yellow in the middle, I think. He's not quite got it there.
Cuball has though. Jesus. Oh, that hurts. That red just going in at the last as well.
Yeah, and I think this might take Rusty about a minute and a half, and it should be 3-1 here with these reds looking the way they are.
To half ball this. Oh no, she's gone for the pot. I was wondering whether Lauren might half ball that and look for the snooker, but obviously she knew that where the white was going was likely going to be a tricky shot anyway, so you might as well just be positive with it.
So I might be clutching at straws here for Andy, but the only saving grace here is the 8-ball, because it's actually left Rusty with a trickier first shot on the red. Like if he could put the white behind that 8-ball, like kind of where it is now with less angle, he's just going to run these out no problem. But he's probably here, if he puts the red into the middle, he's going to be running into that yellow. It just gets a little bit more fiddly.
He's still going to need to get on his horse here.
Wow, he doesn't like it that much that he's actually taking yellows instead. I can't believe that. But it just shows how tricky that first shot was, how much angle he had on that red into the middle. He just didn't fancy it.
Well, he doesn't want to make a dumb mistake after having just broken cleared.
Well, what's the plan down here now, John? I think maybe he can play, so the 3 reds that are in a line on the right-hand side of the table, or if you know what I mean, he could, the centre of those yellows, he could play off this red to the bottom left to open this pocket up. Potentially.
Yeah, maybe the one right on the rack line actually goes off the rail and off the red to open that pocket up.
Potentially. Well, he's over-cued it if that was the plan, so...
He's quickly running out of balls to do his work for himself here. Oh, hello, this is risky. Hello. Oh, hello. That's a great shot.
Yeah, he's got to come with one more good positional shot.
Don't get yourself beached.
He's the master of those shots, though. He just gets, he can get so much like
bite. Hit the red. Look at that.
He can get so much bite out of the cue ball, and he can really get that cue ball moving when he's cutting those balls in.
Just take this off the side rail and back out.
Just gone out.
Just a rub.
Yeah, this is a good finish from Rusty after taking the tougher set.
How good would this feel to get the clearance on the offset, so to speak? Orange Jelly's not favouring any better position on the black, but Rusty Wheeler's nailed his to go 3-1 up.
Well, Lauren will be happy that she's had another chance at this from after getting ball in hand earlier. So can she knock this black in? Not easy.
No, it's not. I mean, she could have tried to screw back for it down the rail, but she's opted to take her medicine.
Great shot.
Oh, used the yellow. She's immediately apologised to Kenny there, and Kenny's looking probably a little bit grumpy with that. No, I certainly would be.
She struck that well, though. She hit the ball good. It's nice and positive.
I'd be grumpy at the fact that I'd duffed my position after ball in hand. That's what I'd be so annoyed about. My opponent's taken out a great finish that she should have had no right to.
So a couple of quick run-outs for Rusty. Takes a 3-1 lead after Andy won the tactical one, and he's made a ball again. This one's a little bit tougher though, so he's going for the red in the middle. Oh, no, he's not. Sorry, he's going for the yellow in the corner. Okay.
I thought he was going for red in the middle too. So I don't think this was as much an offset as the previous one, where he took the set that looked like it wasn't going to finish and he made a finish out of it. I think this time around he's taken the better set of the two. Ooh. Did he try to swerve around that ball?
No, I think he was trying to cut it in.
Just the way he played down on it, it was almost like he wanted to play a sneaky wee swerve around it. Or either that or he just missed his timing.
No, he was trying to cut it in the middle, John, and he's just missed it. He's it pretty thin though. So chance for Andy, but he's got a bit of an issue down with the ball at the bottom of the table.
I'm going to cut the one that he's closest to and maybe bring it out.
I think he's got too much angle.
I think he's okay, or at least run into the yellow next to it. He played it really well. played it very well.
Yeah, he's okay there because he's got the one to the right middle, so good chance now for Andy.
Everything has a pocket too. Obviously this shot's big because you're using a lot of table to move your cue ball around. You see how he got that to really bite though and kill off the rail. It's wonderful cueing that.
He's going to have one positional shot to play to get onto this red by the black, so he's probably going to try and take the two balls on the left first now, one after another. Might just screw him behind the other one through the gap.
I wonder if he might be looking to play onto that red next to the black after the second one of those
you might be right, John, yeah.
and not play the one in bulk.
Leave the one
second to last.
Leave the one over the right pocket till last.
Yeah.
Come down naturally for the black, yeah. That might be the better way.
Uh-oh. Oh, he knew it too. You see him wheel away in frustration. It's not a fatal, but it's not great. It's not great. He's going to have to come with one here.
This is a tricky plant if that's what he's forced into it, isn't he, really? Because I think that red is on the rail.
Unless he can jam the cue ball up on that yellow closest to him.
No, he has to play the plant
here. I
here.
don't think he'll be wanting to do that. I think he'll wanting to remain aggressive here.
Yeah, this is not an easy shot. Good shot.
Beauty.
Very good shot.
Beauty. He's played it brilliantly. But more than that, he's kept that red nicely near the pocket so he can use it as position for his last one. It's brilliant. Brilliant control of everything there.
He's still got to come with a good shot here because it can get a bit tricky if he lands off angle on this red, because I don't think the 8-ball goes in the same pocket, so...
Yeah, he's almost going to have to borrow Rusty's touch on these, because Rusty's excellent on making the cue ball bite, so he's just going to have to time this excellently to get it to bite the way he wants it to. Okay. Oh, maybe he's just going to... Or maybe he's just going to stun screw it in and just go straight to the left of your screen and then back to the right.
It all depends on if it goes in the middle, John. If it goes in the middle, he'll play for it in the middle. But if it doesn't, he'll have to screw across.
Oh, middle right.
Yeah. He doesn't want to hit the 8 either. He's got to get the cue ball to bite. Yeah. So it obviously goes in the middle.
Okay, so... Something that I missed that you picked up on, I didn't think it did go in there, but maybe Barney's about to prove me wrong.
Yeah, nice.
And he cuts the
important frame
to one.
Frame that off Rusty's break. So
3-2 now. Rusty Wheeler's had his lead halved, and just going to have a look at the ladies' match. Lauren Jelly having a 2-0 lead as back at the table. Interesting to see how these ladies actually, how they compose themselves when they're not at the table. You see Kenny trying to put on her best poker face here. Doesn't want to let herself get too beaten down or frustrated if she gets further behind. In chances like these now, I don't think Lauren's played a great shot there, so Kenny to the table with an actual decent look at one here.
What are you guys at home thinking? Around 400 viewers. Must be pretty early in some of the states, huh? Still.
Well,
good break from Andy. He's got that yellow in the middle.
He's got the black as well, so that'll get respotted. Because he got a colour as well.
Big break from Andy Barnett.
Because he got a colour as well, it's still his turn.
He's got, I
think Red's
got a very good opportunity on either set, really.
I'd say Red's for your life here, as long as he's got a good opener.
I think, either or. I mean, I'm sort of clutching at straws here. trying to find a way. But I think the thing, it's just the 8 ball, isn't it, with the reds, if you take reds, because you've got to come back down to this side. But I suspect that if he had an easier starter on yellows, he'd take yellows, but reds shouldn't be an issue either. Not for a man of Andy's ability.
Yellows just look awkward. I know that
I
you're
think they
better.
all go, though. They all go, John.
You're good at actually picking exactly where everything goes, and if it does go, then that's great. But it just looks more obvious that there's a finish on reds. It may not seem that way if you look at the table as closely as Andy is now. I'm just sort of calling from what I can see from here. Obviously, I don't have the same view as Andy does.
But I just think at some stage he has to play a positional shot or two here on reds, which obviously is more than capable of. Not a problem. You'd take this break all day long if it was offered to you. It's not an issue at all. You've just got to get on this one that's next to the yellow sooner rather than later for me.
Would you entertain the thought of having to move it?
No, you don't want to be moving balls if you don't have to.
Yeah.
You can play for it next, off this one if he wants to.
I wouldn't have thought he'd be thinking about moving it, but I know that if he's stressing a little bit about being nice on it, I reckon he might just about be, but he's not going to take it.
Well, you don't want to land. You don't want to leave it till last, because if you land off angle, which means that you're having to either screw back or the white's going to go into the yellow, then you're not going to be. It's going to be a difficult shot to get onto the 8 ball, because you need to get the cue ball down this end of the table. So that's why I think, is he playing the plant next and screwing back sort of 7 or 8 inches?
Does that red go top left? I think he made a round the table to almost look at the red top left to see if it went. If there's any chance it does go top left, then he may entertain getting below to play it. But
like I say, it shouldn't be a problem, but he has to play a positional shot. Like, he has to play a good one, you know. He's got to land decent on this.
He's going to
so
try
this
and
is
pay
the
for
this
it
is
now.
the winning shot. This is the winning shot here, and he's good.
I think he'll be happy with that.
And look, I'm not doubting him here at all. I'm just sort of saying what could go wrong, you know. Because on these finishes, you back these guys to get them 10 times out of 10, but there's always something that can go wrong, and we do all have a habit of doing dumb stuff at times. So, but he's probably just going to stop shot this in. And does a black go to the left middle, John?
I'd say yes, it does. I'd say yes, it does, and he may not even put it there. He might try to put it into right middle from here, but actually, it's not as far-fetched as possible.
Two
That he
rails
might
left
go
middle.
left middle, but just needs to be careful that he doesn't go too far. No, that's fine.
Yeah, it's a nice finish from Andy.
Use that little bit of speed control, and he almost played a drag type shot there just to get the cue ball to not keep rolling.
Yeah, this is what Andy needed. Like I say, he's
incredibly helpful.
Yeah, like I say, I fancy him in the tactical ones, but obviously Rusty will run racks at some stage, and he run 2 in a row before those two. So Andy's got to give it back to him as well. So he's just shown Rusty that he's not going to go away easily, and he's capable of doing it himself. So we're tied at 3-all.
Bit of a tactical game over here in the ladies' match.
Yes.
Interesting where those 2 yellows are, though. They don't look great, do they?
Well, I think Kenny would like to take the double on the red, but the other red's in the way, so she's going to have to take the red long. And she is a little bit off angle.
I just wonder if
sorry, Kenny's on yellows, sorry.
Oh,
So
was she frozen on the red then?
Yeah, must have been, yeah. So safety coming up. And it's a good one. Yeah, good shot from Kenny. Boyd.
It would help if we actually looked at the colour balls
Yeah,
underneath
that's what
the
made me
names.
notice, yeah.
You,
And Rusty with another monster break.
You have a look at the table and you look at the players actually queuing up balls, and you forget the most obvious thing, don't you? That it actually tells you what set they're on at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, Rusty with a great opportunity on reds here to put another one on the board. I think he would have liked that to have come a little bit further.
Good out from Boren there. I think she's left Kenny the cut to left bottom.
Yeah, Rusty's landed a bit awkward here, you know.
Is he going to try and spin this cue ball around that yellow? Hit the rail, go around the yellow that's over the right middle bag.
Well, if it had landed straight on this red, then he couldn't really go wrong, but he actually has to play a shot now. Now
he really has to play a shot.
Yeah, I mean, he came round and
now he really has to play. That's a great shot from Kenny Boyd, by the way.
He came round and looked at that like he knew that was going to happen, so he's played for this, backing himself to pop this red, and he's played it well, and that's a good shot.
It looks from me like that's come up roses.
Yeah, it has. It's going to be 4-3, and Kenny Boyd, can she cue this in to get a frame on the board? One positional shot.
Whap.
So again, just distance won't faze Kenny, being from the 9-foot game, so
looks like Rusty's pretty much dead set on this red here.
Yeah, he's recovered well there.
Could have been bad, but he backed himself to make one pot, and he's made it. Now he stands to reap the benefits. 4-3, Rusty Wheeler retakes the lead.
Yeah, good queuing.
That's a great black from Kenny Boyd. She needed that so badly. She gets off the schneid in the women's final. 2-1 Lauren Jelly.
So 4 clearances in a row in this men's final, I think. I've counted correctly.
And he's got one that I know of. Rusty's got... Has Rusty got 2 or 3?
He's definitely master broke his last 2, I think. Oh no, Andy stole one in between, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, the last 3 frames have been what? Masters, haven't they? When the score gets corrected, it's... Yeah, there you go. Maybe we should start writing them down. Like you've written some of...
That's your job, John. You're more organised than me.
Really?
I'm just here to call the wrong shot.
Oh no, he's done it again.
Made a ball as well. And
ouch. That'll be like a knife to the side.
Yeah. And
Andy Barnett, you've got to sort that out, mate.
That was very unfortunate. Now I know reds look like the balls, but he can actually take yellows here as well if he wants to, because he can deal with those 3 at the top of the table first, but I do think that he'll be going reds.
Yeah, well, 100%. He's pretty much answered your question straight away.
Yeah, he's tried to come down for this, probably the only problem red really. He's not quite come far enough, but so he's now rerouting, yeah, so he's got to come back for that.
Little bump. He might be able to move it, or either move it or just sit the cue ball where the red is and take the red to right middle if there's enough room.
Yeah, that's a good shout, John. I think you're right there. I think he'll push through onto the yellow and then take the red into the right middle. Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
Like that.
Well, the thing is, there he actually had the perfect. He should have played the shot that you suggested, John. I think because he's hit the yellow exactly how he wants to. He's just the cue ball's gone through it, you know.
Oh, he got the hard one though. Look out! Look out!
Yeah, he's looking pretty good out there, the big fella.
Feeling some kind of way. Better vacate the area if he wants to go off.
This needs to run.
That's fine.
Oh, he's got to take the one down the rail though first, yeah.
He just doesn't want to disturb the black or the yellow next to it.
He's not got that though.
Oh no, he's missed it.
Yeah, he just was a couple of inches short there.
Just when we thought that he was all good, his hood's been ransacked.
Now if this bottom yellow goes on the right hand side, which I'm not sure it does, Andy can actually have a go at these because he's ball in hand perfect on the yellow to the top left to drop it in and then drop the yellow in the middle and sort of deal with those 3 first.
Yeah, he doesn't need to move these, does he? You can just trust his cueing to put that ball in the middle, as you said.
He's opting for the safe.
Safety.
I think.
Might need his extension here.
I don't like this though, John, because it's an easy one-rail escape up and down the table to pot the ball, you know.
Unless he's going to try and jail it in right on the black.
No,
use the red and the black as both as blockers. Yellow and black, sorry, as blockers.
I don't like it. Unless he gets the loss of turn. Oh, that's a good. Yeah, that's okay. That's a good shot. He's got a good yellow. Yeah.
Well, he's put a yellow cat amongst the red pigeons here, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's a good shot. I didn't realise he could hit it that hard and control the cue ball still with the snooker. So it's a good containing safety from Andy.
He's so good at those touch shots, isn't he? He's an excellent touch player. Made the hit. Good shot there.
Yeah, it is a good shot. Now Andy might try and play this loss of turn if he can hide the cue ball behind the yellow.
Can he get it over enough to hide it behind the yellow? No, he's going to in bulk just off the rail.
No. He's going to play the cue ball behind the yellow where the red is.
Oh, and okay.
If he can do that. Obviously, the yellow is inevitably going to move to the left, so he'll only play it if he knows he can guarantee the snooker afterwards.
Otherwise, he'll tell it to do one and play another shot.
Well, otherwise, he'll pop this one bottom left and then snooker bottom right.
Buck each way.
He's got lucky there.
I reckon he's deliberately played that as a buck each way shot. I know you're saying he's lucky.
Well, he's missed the pot, John, for sure. There's no way he's not playing the pot there.
Yeah, but he knew he was playing distance and he knew the cue ball was naturally moving that way. So if he doesn't make the pot, it's going to potentially go behind those other yellows.
Good hit from
Made
Rusty.
the hit. Made the hit.
Good hit.
My unintentional snooker didn't quite work.
So Andy might be able to lock Rusty in on this left-hand side. It's a bit of a touchy shot though, so he's got to be careful.
Is he going to? You reckon he'll try and jam him up behind the
top yellow?
The top yellow, yeah.
Could do. It's an option.
Looks like he's wheeling through his options here. I think he's already used his extension, hasn't he?
No, he got 10 seconds.
So
he doesn't like that shot, so he's coming down here again.
Ooh, unlucky Kenny Boyd.
And that's no good. That's no good. Rusty's going to be playing the... Do you call it the carom, John?
Yeah. Or, maybe off the rail and then off the yellow. Or straight into the yellow. Oh, he's made the pot somehow.
Yeah, I'm not sure he would have been going for the pot there. I think he would have been going for the... Yeah, maybe he's trying to get them both in one shot, but... He's...
Well, there's a few ways he could have done that.
Are we going to check this, or does the cue ball definitely pass? Because this would be a stalemate otherwise.
Even if you do it to yourself, it's a stalemate, isn't it?
The referee doesn't look fair, so obviously there is a pathway. You wouldn't think that it's possible from where the cue ball is, though. So this is where the rules are a bit tricky for me, because like, if Rusty goes directly at this, how is that not a deliberate foul? Because it's not possible, and a player of his level of ability would know that he can't hit it from there. So,
but he must be able to hit it from there.
It's a tricky one, yeah. Like
that's what Jay's saying. Jay's just standing there like, no, your shot, mate. You did it to yourself.
But what I'm saying is now, John, is Rusty's going to have to come off this bottom rail for it to be an honest attempt. Like if he's trying to, like this for me is not an. Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
He's trying to go, yeah. But he's tried to tried to put a lot of side on it
Yeah.
so that it checks off and gets to the potential angle where you can hit the red. So
and these are the frames which you know, you would always fancy Barney in, and with the way that Rusty's sort of ran the 3 racks previous, pretty much, when he's had the opportunity, it probably will help Andy that he's just managed to slow him down in one of these frames.
I think he's more, for me, he's a bit fortunate in some ways that he's got this though, because Rusty, if he'd executed on that shot where Andy had actually left him that ball to play, would have been a world of hurt. It'd probably be frame over and he'd be 5-3 down. But because
that's right.
Rusty's gotten a little unlucky making the pot and not the extraction.
He gave Rusty a sniff, didn't he? But to be fair, that it all stemmed from Rusty's missed ball originally. So Rusty had the run out off the break and off Andy's in off.
Didn't take it.
And he missed the ball, so he ended up in trouble because of that. But he played the frame well enough that he created a half chance for himself, and he didn't take that. And Andy's just got these 4 balls now to tie us up at 4 each. Table 2. Lauren has a good chance on yellows. She opted for the double
shot
there
to nothing,
as a shot to nothing. Yeah. So
She's played it well too.
She's going to leave Kenny kicking at this black. Oh, Andy's played a loose one.
No, he's done it again.
He's got away with it though.
That's the second time he's done that. Although the first time he did that, he managed to get himself nicely out of it. The second time he's done it, however, let's see if he can do it again.
Well, he can drop this in off 2 rails to take the black long, or he can swing it round off 4 if he wants to let his arm go a little bit. So he's gone for the second shot I suggested, but he hasn't really hit it hard enough.
Black
so
in the middle, this is
slightly
awkward.
tougher than he would have liked. Yeah, there was nothing for short and everything for too far there.
Still fancy him to put this in though, even if it is a bit hairy.
Nice.
He's got it.
It's 4 all.
He's got it.
Great battle this.
We're back
Great
to
battle.
evens. Nothing to separate the 2 men on your right.
Lauren's got a queuing shot.
Can she see enough of this Kenny Boyd to make a pot?
Yeah, so the boys are taking a 5-minute break, so we'll just focus on this ladies match.
Hasn't progressed at anywhere near the same pace as the men's match, but then again the balls haven't been as open that I've noticed. So there's been a lot of cat and mouse. Oh, what a shot!
Yeah, Lauren just missed that yellow and left enough of that black, so Kenny's tied it up at 2-2.
Kenny Boyd from the top rope. I suspected she had a shot at that too. I thought Lauren was kind of looking like, oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, there's
she certainly doesn't like it.
A few people gathering in the arena. It is an interesting schedule, isn't it, John, with the timing of the finals and things. I know obviously the focus is on the team's event tonight, but I was a little bit surprised when I saw the scheduling that these men's and ladies finals weren't a little bit later on, like just maybe 5 p.m. or something like that.
I just wonder why. I don't want to sound critical, but I just wonder why you couldn't play these finals directly before the team's final.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen maybe 4:30.
Yeah, maybe play them. The under 23s and the Masters first, and then the men's and ladies afterwards, and then the teams.
Yeah,
but
it's hard though because you can't please everyone, can you?
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering what the thought process was behind that, because obviously as well it must be quite early. So this was timed for a 12:30 start. So what time would that be in WA?
11.
11. Really?
11 a.m. I'm pretty sure they're 2 hours behind. Because remember,
they don't do
Queensland
daylight savings,
don't have daylight savings here, so
it's
normally
light at 4 a.m. and dark at 6 p.m.
Normally they'd be 3 hours behind, but not on this occasion.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
Kenny Boyd looking to kick us off in the 5th frame. And frustratingly for her, she's not made a ball off the break. So it will be Lauren Jelly with her first bite at the cherry.
Sorry guys, there is some live comments, but they weren't coming through, so we probably have quite a lot to catch up on while there's a bit of a break here.
Yeah,
oh, actually, the ladies have started again.
I was looking at that the whole time and I was thinking,
yeah, I thought,
why has no one commented?
Must have us on mute. Almost 400 people not working to watch this.
I'd suggest you jump on for the under 23s and Masters final there, Barry. At the moment there's no one there. Fill your boots.
10 years behind. Okay.
So
right, so we can finally see your comments, guys.
Lauren's on yellows. She's left herself slightly hampered here because of, well, the red that's between the 2 yellows bottom right of your screen is obviously not helpful. One good shot though, just here, especially. Oh, that needs to go. Oh. No, she's good.
Tables are running beautifully even on day 10.
Well, Lauren had a shot before where she didn't make a rail, so she would have had her heart in her mouth for half a second there. That yellow up in bulk's smelly though, isn't it? Maybe she'd be looking to push the yellow on the right side of the table now towards that lot of balls, so she's got to work her. It does look like the game is played ever so slightly differently for the women's game as compared to the men's. I think there's a lot more natural ball position play and innate tactical game with the women's as opposed to the men. I think as well with the fact that women tend to not have as big a break as the men do, the balls don't split as well. I've noticed that you do tend to get a lot more close and tight tactical frames.
Well, another question for the viewers at home.
The white.
Again, forgive my ignorance here, but I suspect that this must be the first time in a while that there isn't a Victorian lady in the final. Forgive me if I'm wrong with that, but someone might be able to correct us in the comments, but I would assume that most of the finals would have had a Victorian player in with, Lyndall or Colby or Isabella maybe. So
Di Giorgio, is it?
Yep.
Isabella Di Giorgio, Giorgio, however it's pronounced. It's Italian.
Yeah, good opening, good shot there from Kenny. If that red goes close to the yellow, the one she's coming around to look at now, then she's got a good chance here, Kenny, to take the lead for the first time. Table 1, the men are back underway. Rusty's dumped the white, so he's I think that's how he started the match, wasn't it? So they've had a little break, he's come back, potted the white, and Andy Barnett is at the table. It's a little bit messy.
The difference though, first frame compared to now, is that Rusty was really unlucky to
Lauren is originally a Vic, God. Everyone's from Victoria at some stage. I can see why they'd leave though.
Too much competition. Barney there playing the loss of turn and leaving the yellow right over the bag where the black needs to go, so no doubt there was a bit of deliberacy there.
Is it fair to say that Victoria is the safest place in Australia? Is that like where the least amount of things want to kill you and eat you?
Well, I know Queensland would be right up there going the other way.
Tasmania, is that nicer there?
Nah, I don't know. I don't live here, I don't know. I think all of Australia is a bit of a hot zone for us.
I can't handle this heat. I don't know how anyone lives here. It's just insane. And I don't even think it's that hot for these guys.
Yeah, look at him. He's just looking.
Containing shot from Andy.
He's just on his BS again, looking to kill everything. I wonder if that plant goes though. Those two reds that are next to each other. I just wonder if that plant goes. Oh, unlucky. The plant still might.
How has he got that double clean? That's crazy. Oh, Kenny's a little bit short here. Oh no, she's okay. She's okay because the black goes in the middle.
He was trying to muck that yellow up, wasn't he? He's put a red amongst the yellow pigeons too. Maybe he was trying to tie the other yellow up so he could just move everything next shot with the yellows tied up, and now if that had happened then he would have had some control. Unfortunately he hasn't quite made that yellow nasty.
Yeah, so see Barney's just clever shot there from Barney. So he's just pushed that yellow to the bottom rail to stop Rusty, or to try to stop Rusty getting a ball over this side to open up that pocket off the yellow.
Oh, look out, Kenny Boyd here. Maybe a bit fortunate with that position, but the shot was definitely worth it.
Oh, thanks, Lyndall. Sorry, I did say forgive my ignorance. So 4 out of 8 times there was a Vic in the ladies' final. Yeah, obviously yourself from SA. You must have been in a few finals yourself, Lyndall, over the years. No doubt. Shame you're not here this week. Oh, Kenny.
Oh, she's overcut it.
Kenny.
Would you believe it?
And they do say 9-ball players don't like the centre pockets. She's lived up to that reputation right there. Oh, that's a poor miss. And a big chance for Lauren here.
You think going from 9-ball tables to these ones would be a bit easier to go middle pocket? And
it is, but it's ingrained in 9-ball players to stay away from the middle pockets. So it's quite funny when you watch some of the top players. Like I say, I play with Matt Edwards quite a bit, and how he actively tries to avoid shots into the middle pocket is quite funny.
Oh, that's undercued. Oh, she's undercued that massively. This is trouble for Lauren Jelly. Yeah,
and this frame on the right is
not liking it now.
This is right up Barney's street. This is exactly what Barney wants. Frames like this, just to slow Rusty down.
Just to strangle, just like an anaconda,
frame, yeah.
Strangle the life out of it.
Yeah, thanks, Adam Lilly.
Thanks, Ads. Oh, the double. Look out. Oh. Yeah. I don't know if this cuts to the middle. Does this snick into the middle? On the left table, on the ladies' table. Got a shot from Barney.
Yeah, he'll take that. And he's got his yellow out as well, so Barney in full control here.
I think this snicks in. I think it goes.
Yeah, good shot, Kenny.
It did go. Oh dear, oh dear.
So Lauren let
Missed
Kenny
the
off
easy
there.
break, let her off. She's looking more fortunate than happy to win that frame, but it's a win all the same.
That's a good shot from Rusty as well. He's played the loss of turn, but he's also got his red away from the pocket, because he doesn't really need to cover that pocket. He wants that red in play a little bit more, so he's got one of Andy's chess pieces off the table, so it's 5v5 now, but Andy's still in control.
It's all that mess of balls around one pocket, isn't it? You're blocking off all the routes that Rusty can take to go and stuff them up.
Well, Andy might try and pop this red in the top left here. Potentially.
Turnover.
Yeah, just to get another one of Rusty's balls off the table. No. Ignore what I said.
If Rusty can get an angle to go in behind the black.
Well, Rusty will have a crack at some point, and this might be it here.
Oh, look out.
No good. So
pinged off the jaw.
Andy dangled the carrot and it worked for now. He's having another go here. Yeah.
Here goes. No.
Doesn't get any easier.
No, it's getting harder.
So like I said, this is playing right into Andy's hands. Just Rusty lost a bit of patience there. Had a couple of cracks.
Number 3. 3's a charm.
Yeah, here we go again. So
still no.
Yeah.
The yellow fortress yet to be breached. Just looking to see how his body language.
This is exactly what Andy wants. That's a good shot, though.
He's actually done really well there.
That's
He's actually kept his calm nicely. He didn't get angry. He didn't start to swish around. He's just thought, right, I still need to make one shot. It's not the shot I want to make, but it's one shot.
He can flick off this yellow and try to pot the red, but it's not straightforward because he has to hit the red half ball, and also he's got to be careful not to leave Rusty to be able to see the red on the right as well. So he's recovered well there, Rusty.
I mean, the loss of turn just sticks out for me, but that's the problem. Is once that cue ball hits that red near the pocket, it's wanting to go out towards that yellow that's on the rail or near the rail.
Yeah, he's going to bide his time here, Andy, and run the cue ball down the table. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I think that is Rusty's mum in the background. Yeah, watching.
Oh, just sort of centre of your screen on the right table there. Oh, okay.
So now,
more cat and mouse here.
Yeah, now Andy can. I'm just trying to figure out when he's. Trying to figure out when he's going to play the loss of turn. He could play the ball top right, and to leave a better angle on this one, or if he might be able to play this now, yellow off the rail and pot the red, and just hide the cue ball where the yellow is.
Yeah, that's quite finicky, but I think it's the shot. You know, I was looking at that before you said it.
Just got to get a good cue ball here.
Even if he doesn't get the loss of turn,
that's good.
I think it's good.
Is it good?
Or has he afforded Rusty to swerve? Is he going to get a swerve and a swagger on here?
You say it's hard to swerve and get on the 8 ball, but to be honest, the 8 will go off the yellow. So yeah, no, it's a bad mistake from Andy. Rusty will get this.
You go off the top rail and try and get it.
Rail yellow pocket. He'll cut this in off the rail.
I don't think
it's a big pocket.
I don't think the angle's there for that. I think it's too fine.
You reckon?
I think he has to go off the bulk rail here.
Yeah, you might be right.
Not even Rusty Wheeler could cut a ball that fine, surely.
Yeah, it is quite far off the rail.
Right, look out, folks.
Big frame.
Hold on to your hats.
If Rusty can pinch one of these tactical ones that he's been chasing in, this will be massive. To hold serve as well. It's spread on him. And Barney's got away with it.
Rubbish.
And Barney's got a good chance here.
The attempt was there, but unfortunately the execution wasn't quite. Although you don't want to be critical, because you hand the cue to most of the players in this room, and they'd miss it by like that much as well. Yeah, I mean, you've certainly made me proud just watching you win and being in the comm box for your win, Simon. It was fantastic once again to be a part of it, even though I wasn't playing. I'm just looking at some of the comments as well. I know I've been told to not respond to as many of them, but you get a feel of. You really get a feel of Paul community when you do that, don't you?
Andy needs this to run.
Get a feel of Paul community is very strong here when you get players from all over Australia and New Zealand tuning in and making comments about the match. It shows that it really means something to them.
Andy's got to come with a shot here. He's got to cue this nice. He wanted that run to run 6 inches further so he could drop the one into the middle, but now he's going to have to come back across for it.
Yeah, the natural line's running more
Run.
straight
Needs it to
into the
run.
into the yellow as well.
He's okay. He's okay.
You would have wanted that to spread wider, so you'd naturally out in the middle of the table for the yellow to bottom right. He just needs to drop this in nicely, and he's fine though. She has done.
Good shot from Lauren as
That's
well
a
on table
big
2.
shot under pressure.
Just wonder if Lauren's going to have to move this 8 ball.
"50-50 as to whether that goes, actually.
So Andy's
Bottom
Andy
right
takes,
pocket we're talking about here on the women's table.
So Andy takes a 5-4 lead and he breaks next. So Lauren here looking to level up this match at 3-all.
Plant. Oh, unlucky, but she could possibly
Can she flick off the red
flick
now,
off
John?
the red. Yeah, exactly.
So it could actually benefit her pushing that yellow up the table because the cue ball's naturally going to be going that way. So could have had a bit of a result there, Lauren.
Or even if she kind of sort of half pipes off the red and the black and then the red.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The cue ball's going to just go up the left-hand side of the table there. Left-hand side of that red in the centre.
I was thinking of skateboarding terms, funnily enough, there, but you know how you hit the ball and it almost goes around first and then it clips the other one and out?
So she played the right shot. She's just just hit it a bit too hard. Just not with as much control as she would have liked. So she's got a tough shot on this yellow now. I think that's quite thin. So might be seeing a safety coming up. It's Andy
dry.
Andy's dry, but it is messy. Although Rusty, yeah,
He won't be complaining.
no,
will he?
it is messy though. I think if the yellow goes up the rail at the top that he's looking at now, it is a bit easier. But if it doesn't, then that's just another problem that he has to deal with. He can actually swing round first shot into these yellows on the bottom left.
That's why I reckon he'll take yellows.
Yeah, I think he'll pop the one right centre and swing into these and open it all up.
Well, he's got a good opener, plus he's got a chance to develop first shot.
So he hasn't got it, but again, just a good lesson there for people at home. You know, he's chasing after his problem balls first shot. He's not leaving it too long and digging a bigger and bigger hole.
So unlucky. Has he married himself to the red?
And
Lawrence
missed the yellow. Lawrence missed the yellow. Kenny's got a great chance here to take a 4-2 lead. So I think Lauren was 2-0 up, wasn't she, in this match?
Was.
Yeah.
This will be 4 on the bounce if Kenny can make these. That needs to go. It needs to go.
He's okay.
It's
Let's say
fine.
it's Lauren's first national final. I know it's Kenny's first nationals in this as well, but she's not. She'll have played in many finals before for sure, so can't see the pressure being too much of an issue.
It's a different kind of pressure though, isn't it?
Also, I think when you're new coming into a rule set as well, you probably don't feel the pressure as much because she hasn't been attending this event for 20 years straight, for example, so you don't really. I'm not going to say it doesn't mean as much, of course it does, but you don't have that sort of build up over the years of like really wanting to be out there and then finally you're there and you're nervous.
That's great. Great parking on the black. Oh, look out the red. He's gotten really lucky with that. I don't know if he was even playing for the snooker, but not only has he got the snooker, look where the red's finished. Kenny Boyd, halfway to the target. 4 frames to 2, she now leads Lauren Jelly. He would have loved for that red to go down. Hasn't. But you still fancy him though to get another crack at these balls. Obviously they're not going to be as easy as they were.
Oh, but Andy will be loving this, I'm telling you. You know, like Rusty had a pop, didn't get them. Andy can slow him down.
Foul snooker.
Drag him into the trenches.
No, because it's just a ball in
I think
hand.
they've already answered it, John, in the comms. The comments.
Every foul's a ball in hand, so no.
Yeah.
So looking to jam him up
Yeah,
again.
he's favourite again here, Andy, in this. You could probably count on one hand how many tactical frames Andy's lost over the whole week.
Well, that's just what makes him such a hard nut to crack, isn't it?
Are you Kiwis picking the NZ side from this competition? We're not. We have, it would be a bit harsh to do that because it's like a international travel to then pick a new team. So at the minute we only have 3 ranking events that we pick from. Although so far, obviously, it hasn't been just the top of the rankings because there's obviously a lot of cost involved for players, so it just goes down the list. But we only have about 220 members nationwide between the north and the south at the moment playing this game, so obviously we're expecting that to grow next year. So it's all very, very new for us and the association and the way that direction we're heading in. So yeah, just very grateful for this opportunity to be here. Our sport, this game in New Zealand will grow massively thanks to you guys allowing us to be here. So really exciting times, and maybe that formula will change in the future, or there might be some form of ranking points attached, but it is difficult because obviously only a certain number of people can be here, so to give them ranking points for being at this event would probably be a little bit unfair on the others, but we're definitely open to suggestions and trying to learn from the way that you guys have done it for 40 years, I suppose, and learn from things that you've done and try to grow ourselves. So yeah, thanks once again for having us.
Oh, massively. It's been an amazing experience, actually. I've never been a part of something this big. Speaking from a personal point of view, the ladies match, by the way, we are having a short intermission so we can focus on this game for the next few minutes. 4-2, Kenny Boyd leads that, if you're not sure.
Oh, Andy's played a loose one there. He's not happy with that. Let's give Rusty a sniff here.
Oh, Rusty will be licking his lips.
He's
Absolutely licking his lips. That was the hardest shot of the lot, I reckon.
Yeah, and I think Rusty's favourite to pinch this frame now. That wasn't the best.
It's just the way it's sat, wasn't it?
He would have wanted to take this. He would have wanted to take this first, because he's potentially going to have to take it last now. Unless
you wouldn't dare dream of it.
So the thing is, I'm gonna defend him a little bit here, because that looks like a terrible shot, and obviously it wasn't great. But he's desperate to get to this side rail to play the ball down the rail next. So he's coming across to play for the ball over the pocket to get himself out, and then obviously the finish is there. He didn't want to leave this ball till last, so he was a little bit unlucky there. He's just caught that a little bit thick.
Yeah, and so often what happens is that you do that and then your lines all get fluffed and you're going off. So you would have been picking a line to just miss that pocket and sit on or near the rail, and
I felt like he rushed it a little bit, but obviously that's just the way Rusty plays anyway. He just gets down and shoots, you know. And Andy's going to lock him back up.
It's a one-rail kick here. I think it's a one-rail kick. I mean, Rusty will be chastising himself still for the mistake, but now he'll know that if he comes with one big shot here, if he can make one big one...
Yeah, he needs a result here.
He does need a result. He's miscued it. He's miscued. He's come up too soon. It's a little bit of an anticlimax there. I was expecting him to go close. He's tried to give that full welly, hasn't he?
I don't know what he's tried to do, John.
Well, he's kind of ridden up as he's cued it, and as a result, the cue's just lifted enough to take the very top of the white ball.
Well, it's.
I'm just waiting for the referee on the ladies' table to turn around so I can see the name. Oh, it's Brent. Oh, there we go, Brent, the referee for the ladies' final, and of course Jay Windross in charge of the men's. Big shout out to the referees for their work during this tournament. Jay in particular being here for, as I've said before,
I
up
think
to about 18 hours a day.
Yeah, I
most
think Jay's been
days.
sleeping on the top table all week.
He's actually been in the unit below us, about 6 minutes drive away, but I don't think he's been getting much sleep, to be fair. But he's been massive this whole time, really has.
Yeah, Barney's going to clean these up quite easily, I think. Touch hampered here, but shouldn't be an issue.
You were just about to say, ooh, he's having the cue right over the yellow,
no,
but
he's
it
all
just
good.
poked out.
Like I say, you know, it just felt like even coming into this match, it was going to really come down to how the balls fall. Like if it was an open game, you're going to fancy Rusty. If it gets tied up, you're going to fancy Barney. So we've had a bit of both in this match, but Andy has won all the tactical ones so far. So all going to plan at the moment for Queensland and Andy Barnett.
Yeah, 6-4 now the score.
Big break coming up for Rusty because he's either master broke or he's dumped the white. Hasn't been much of in between from him so far.
Lauren there, you paced that very nicely actually. If it had flicked off the red it wouldn't have been so bad, but the fact that she's missed the red now gives her options. She could either go up table on our screen and start to do her work the other half of the table, or she can stay down here and take away most likely that red that's next to the yellow in the middle of the table. I mean, that for me strikes as the hardest ball for her.
Well, commentator's curse on table 1 there, because Rusty has gone dry and not kept the white on the table. So
Has he dumped the white again?
no, he hasn't done either. Oh, I'd love a drink.
Can I get a hard rated
Sorry,
zero
just a
sugar?
drink break for the commentators there. Yeah, so another. I don't know if Barney's got a starter here. Might just be playing this
He's
safety
just
shot.
He'd be just playing to type here, I
it's a
reckon.
good shot. Rusty could take the double on the red here, or he could just opt to tie up and leave Barney a similar shot. Lauren has just come a little bit short positionally for that red at the top, so she's looking down at the bottom here.
Would have taken a lot of willpower to not go for that double, I reckon.
The
He
reason
just
why-
want to hook in, but he knows as well, similarly, that he can't do anything dumb. He's
Yes.
lost a frame he shouldn't have lost. He doesn't want to compound the problem.
Lauren has to come with a good shot here. She wants this to run, so she's got a little bit too much angle here. So it's all going to be how she cannons this yellow with the cue ball to where the cue ball ends up. I think if she'd have been another 6 inches to the left, she could have dropped this red into the bottom right and sort of double kissed the white off the yellow. But now she's probably going to lose the cue ball.
I don't think she's even going to look to hit the yellow. I reckon she's just going to pull it just past it.
I think
and
it'll glide past
clip.
it.
Yeah, I think it does. And then off the rail, just kiss the red towards the pocket. Or at least that's how I've drawn it up. Hopefully Lauren, for her sake, has done the same thing.
Yeah, you see the angles better than me, John. I would have put my life on that here in the yellow from the camera angle.
Just been here more often.
Yeah, that's true. And this on table 1 is just Barney's licking his lips. He's licking his lips at this. Oh,
Look out,
Kenny.
Cuball, she's
Kenny.
losing
So
it.
she's played the right shot, but that's poor execution. And Lauren has perfect opportunity to sort of stop the rot here.
Thank you. That is a big mistake and a big spot. Yes, she's trying to do something good for herself, so you can't knock her for that. You cannot knock her for that. That red on Rusty's table looked like it rolled away from the pocket. Oh, he would have been thinking, sweet as, I can smash into these at a million miles an hour, move them all and be on for a finish.
Yeah, well, Barney's going to be playing the loss of turn here and sending that cue ball somewhere to the top left-hand side, I think. Lauren with a black to the centre. I think she'd like to be a touch straighter on this, but you'd fancy to spot this. Yeah.
Fine. Now you've just got to make it so, Lauren. Please don't do us dirty now.
No. Yeah.
Got it. Wait for the ball to
Push
stop
it
moving.
No, nice.
Simon.
Nice. Lauren needed that. I think Kenny's won 4 in a row there, so we're back to 4-3.
I have made that mistake before, and I always think of myself as an idiot when I do it, so I'd like to wait.
I'm the idiot today, am I, John?
Sometimes you... for that shot, yes.
Thanks, mate.
But, I mean, I know what you mean. You kind of look at the way the ball rolls, and you think just looking at the roll, you know whether it's in or not. Sometimes you are wrong.
So Barney's still not going here, just biding his time. Dangling the carrot. When will Rusty lose patience and have a crack?
Well, this is where scoreboard pressure starts to come in.
It does,
I mean,
but the thing is...
6-4, he's still got to win 4 of them.
Rusty's long enough in the tooth to realise that at some stage there'll be 2, 3, 4 racks in a row where the balls are open. So he's just got to keep positive and wait for that chance. And he's very, very good at the business end of a match, Rusty. Very good under pressure. Both of his national titles were won on the hill against Justin Sayich and Steve Woods, I believe. And he did have the opportunity in 2012 to be the first player to win this title 3 times, but I think Mark Robertson stopped him in the final in 2012. I think that's the last time Robbo beat Rusty, actually. So
yeah, I honestly think Rusty's been robbed in this frame. Somebody else has made mention of that ball rolling off. Could have been maybe, as you said, a finger mark, or perhaps it's maybe there's a wee bit of spin on it, or it's gathered something. But had that gone in, I reckon this frame would just about be over. I honestly do, and Rusty will be trying as hard as he can not to kick himself for the bit of bad fortune that I believe he's had.
Yeah, and Barney's been here before as well. He actually lost on the hill a couple of years ago when he lost, so be interesting if we start getting close to 8-all or 9-all.
Ooh, just go time. Has he gotten lucky? I think he has. I think he can see that yellow either into the middle or top right.
Hi, Bean. In all honesty, I don't know what the first prize is.
Yeah, we haven't really
sure.
been... It hasn't been publicised, has it?
I heard a rumour that the winner of the plate got about 15 grand, I think. So that's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Just a rumour.
Boy, you'd be swimming in it. Spot me alone if I'm ever in trouble.
I don't think Travis knows yet that that's what the payout is. We'll go with that.
It's a very good cue ball control, that, from where he was, to be able to stop it so abruptly.
Yeah, I think Barney's going here now. He's
Yep.
just going to try and play a little cannon on this red to the right of the black spot. Sorry, the yellow to the right of the black spot.
That's overcut. There's one that was overcut, Simon, on the ladies' table.
So Barney just wants to hit this yellow full. So he's going to cut the yellow into the middle and try to hold off this other yellow.
If he manages to get a full ball whap contact, then that actually opens up that yellow just above the red. The red and you see the red with the 2 yellows next to it. The yellow topmost of that looks like it goes in the middle as well.
Yeah, and then I think the bottom one will go bottom left as well, John.
He's kind of slid off it as he actually left himself an angle here.
He's got a little bit fortunate there because he was trying to play into that full ball. The amount of spin he put on the cue ball would suggest that he didn't think he was going to hit it full, so he was trying to manipulate the angle a little bit, but he's snuck through that gap with a cue ball and he's got a very good chance here to go 7-4.
Well, that yellow next to the hole is close enough to the pocket to... You don't have to hit it full on to go. It'll just tip. You can cheat a bit of pocket, I reckon.
They've took the bait, John. They've took the bait. I hope it's 15,000, Jamie. I'll take it.
Well, you have to. You won it. Unless you're wanting to make a charitable donation to someone.
To be fair, the exchange rate's so bad at the moment, it probably translates to about that in New Zealand. It's bad for us, that is.
Yeah. It was about 86.8 cents, I think, last I checked. Australian cents to our dollar. That's just on Wise. Leaving these two yellows till last.
Yeah, Barney's looking good here.
But I think maybe because they offer good access to the black, even with the red being there, you still can work around the red and still be on the black.
And this is like, you know, when you play matches at this level, like the level that these guys play at, there's so much more to it than just like potting balls and playing pool. Like the sort of mental side of it, the psychology. You know, Barney is loving the fact that these frames are going this way because it suits him, and Rusty obviously is desperate for the balls to be open, but he can't just like put his arm through everything because he's just going to sell out. So there's kind of like a big mental battle going on off the table as well here.
Well, the battle on the table is being won handily by Andy Barnett at the moment. 7-4 to the good he is now. Just looking over on the left, maybe a skill shot here. Potential for a skill shot here for Lauren. But she's digging down, maybe she's looking to avoid that completely.
Yeah, she's just coming round. She's going to have to pop one of these long ones.
And a jar of Vegemite. You can keep the jar of Vegemite.
No, in all honesty, I think the plate was 3,000 to the winner, I believe.
Black gold.
I don't know about the singles. I don't know what the winner of this gets.
More like black oil.
Simon, you don't like using the 9-ball cue in this game. Not on these Rassons. It's just too touchy. Yeah, I kind of realised at Worlds last year and then didn't do anything about it. I did have conversations with Cue Maker about it, and then basically when I got to Worlds this year, I decided 24 hours before that I was going to change cues. And
didn't your cue get lost though?
No, it didn't get lost. No, I just.
So you made a concerted decision.
Well, when I went back and started playing on the Rassons again, I realised like very quickly that everything I thought the year before kind of all came flooding back. Had a bit of a meltdown about it, and I was like, right, I need to go and get a cue. So even though I switched 24 hours before or 48 hours before or something, but it was for the best. I just feel like I can get to areas on the table with the snooker cue that I can't on these Rassons.
You know what I think it was as well? The fact that we predominantly play this game with 7-footers back home, which are bigger and require you to put more cue through everything. Yes, you still have to touch. It's still a touch game because it's a small white ball, but you're having to cover more table with your shots. Well, and for that cue that you were using, the 9-ball cue, would have been more handy.
Well, the other issue is
this
that
one though.
You can't just buy a snooker cue like a wood cue. You have to try them. Like they all feel different. You can give specs and it doesn't make a difference. Like it's all how it feels to you. It doesn't matter how much it's worth or how much it costs. So, and we just don't have the ability in New Zealand to do that. Like, so I went to Tiger Cues. I went to Tiger Cues in England and tried like 10, 12 different cues and got the pick of the bunch. And you just don't have the opportunity to really do that where we are. So.
No, you're having to order a lot online, aren't you?
Let's focus on the game. I don't care too much about what cue I'm using. So a good shot from Barney there.
I don't know if it was. I reckon he's left just a half a chance for Rusty here.
Yeah,
I'm not as positive sounding as you about this.
Yeah, he's got work to do though. He's got a lot of work to do here, John.
Okay, but he's got a chance is what I mean. He's actually not locked into anything or locked out of anything. This is a big shot. I reckon this actually goes
Well, he
through
needs to get the
red.
one off the rail as well, next to the middle pocket at the
Do
same
both
time.
at the same time.
Yeah, and he's not got it. It's just not quite happening for Rusty at the minute. But again, like, you know, Andy's dangling these little carrots, and they're only, 10, 15% chance outs for Rusty, and and he's just not quite making it happen at the moment.
Even if you make them 1 out of 4, it's still only 1 out of 4, and it's 3 that you don't get.
He's having another.
Oh, what a shot! Jeez, he's unlucky
just
there.
No result again, you know. But this is exactly what Andy wants.
But you suspect that's kind of what Rusty wants to do, is he just wants to try, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's trying something else. And
he's sold the farm here.
He's
sold the farm.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, unfortunately, that time has seemed to come more often than normal for Rusty, where he's basically backed himself into a corner, or been backed into a corner, and he hasn't made the big out.
Well, you got to feel for the big man a little bit, because it's just all playing into Andy's hands, the way the frames are going, and it's not really anything that Rusty's doing wrong. It's just the way that the frames are going, and Andy's playing to his strengths.
Oh, we're level on the left. Lauren Jelly was 2-0 up, then 4-2 down, and now we yo-yo back to 4H. How do you like it? Andy Barnett fixing to have double that score here. Sat on the reds. You don't see an issue with these, do you? You just don't.
No, I think he'll be he'll be wanting to take the one over the pocket second to last, I think.
Taking it now.
Or taking it now even,
taking
yeah.
It
so
now.
You just can get a bit fiddly positionally when you have a ball that deep in the pocket, controlling the cue ball. So he's recognised that, and he's decided to come back out this way, and they just all connect really well now. So should be any issues whatsoever for Andy Barnett here, and he'll be feeling pretty good about himself right now.
Well, he'll be feeling like everything's gone according to the beat of his own drum. But he's been the dude that's made the hits.
Can change so quickly, you know.
Starting to put his lyrics on top of them now.
I hope that hasn't put Andy off. Someone dropped something in the background there, right on his backswing. But he's pretty dialed in, Andy Barnett, and that's another one on the board.
8-4 is only 2 away. This would be his first title.
Big break for Rusty coming up. He needs to get some momentum going here.
He needs to not dump the white, and he needs to make a ball. I know that sounds incredibly easy.
It's been a long time since Rusty's had the opportunity to pop sort of 3 or 4 balls in a row, just the way that the frames have gone. But if anyone can do it, this man can.
Yep. You'd never ever count this guy out. Never. You can see there, he's kind of fighting with himself, isn't he? But he's got the break. He's
just checking the rack here. Well, one thing's guaranteed, he won't be giving up, that's for sure.
Well, he needs to.
So he's just having a check of the rack.
He needs to go against his own momentum here in terms of the way he's been breaking. This absolutely needs to go right for me.
Good cue ball.
There you go.
Got the red in the middle.
There we go. Does he have a starter? Does he have an easy set?
He's a little bit stiff.
I'd say no and no.
A little bit stiff here. He might be able to cut the red into the middle. But it's
kind of the way the balls have kind of migrated towards the sides of the table. Doesn't help.
It's gone Andy's way again. You know, the frame. This is perfect for Andy Barnett. This is what he wants.
You reckon he's going to pick now to have a go at an absolute worldie?
I mean, Rusty will be having a go, I can guarantee you that. But again, it's what percentage are you putting on this finish? 8-4 down the national final. You know?
I'd say very low, but that helps. That helps. Now that yellow goes down the rail into the bottom left pocket. The only thing that's against him here is the fact that the red hampers the queuing, otherwise he'd be able to slap off into those 2 yellows and get rid of those as well.
We've got a bit of a tactical battle going on table 2 as well with Kenny and Lauren, tied at 4 each.
That's why Rusty's looking at the one on the bulk line here, because he wants to reset. Oh, okay, he's going to go into the... Is he going to go into them?
What's he going to do with the 2 yellows on the right, John?
Well,
He's digging here.
this is why I would have liked him to screw back a little more, just so that he could play the one that's just outside of Bolt now and have another go at these.
Yeah,
how's he done that?
To make the plant. Yeah, he's managed to make
That
the
must
plant.
have been so fine to manipulate that.
Yeah, there was a bigger gap. There must have been a bigger gap between the yellows than kind of looked on camera.
Yeah, we thought he was stuffed, but no.
I mean, look, he can get.
Bend them round corners, can't he?
He can get these for sure. It's Rusty Wheeler.
Right, do you go towards the top now to try to spot yourself on the one down the rail?
Well, I'm wondering if he
can get to the straight angle.
Well, if he
straight angle,
the one down the rail, John, can he play the black into the right centre? If he leaves that till last,
I think he can.
Because that's going to be the plan.
I think he can. This is going to have to be precision position. Jesus, that's hard to say.
Rusty needs to get these. These have to go.
Got to have it.
Big shot. Got to be straight. Got to be straight.
He's dead straight.
He's not bad. Now then, does this black go? Or does he have to pot it off the red?
Off the red. At the very least, off the red.
Oh, he's missed it.
Rusty.
He's done all the hard work.
He knew that it needed to go. How big could that be?
Wow.
Could that be the last meaningful
he
shot he
needed
takes in the match? Andy Barnett, how are your nerves, son? Do you have them? It's almost like the ball... It's almost like he put unintentional side on that. More than he would have liked if he was putting side on it, and
he would have had side on it, John. I can guarantee that.
It caused him to kick the ball off.
Yeah, no, that would have been massive. That would have just been a I'm still here, Andy Barnett. Don't you give me a sniff. You sort of let him off the hook there. Wasn't easy, it wasn't a given, but the way that he took the finish to get in that position, you would have backed him all day long to make that.
Kenny Boyd starting to get some support ramping up now.
So Andy deciding that he has to pop that because he didn't really have anywhere to hide that was guaranteed. Now I think Rusty's best chance in this frame is if Andy goes here.
Well, if he does go...
And doesn't get them, obviously.
And doesn't get... Yeah. But if he does decide to lay up a snooker, if he doesn't lay up a good enough snooker, Rusty will feel like he's been handed a second life. So either way he goes.
Yeah, so that's a deliberate shot from Andy.
Yeah,
and
so that blocks off
you know,
the only good pocket for the 8. If Rusty gets out of the snooker, he's going to have to get out of the snooker and then come up with an absolutely amazing shot.
Oh. You know what? Just before the crowd has just gone absolutely wild. We've just had our first winner. I was just going to say, John, that Andy's put that ball so deep in the pocket that he could give Rusty a chance of a skill shot here. I just didn't get a chance to say it before he played the yellow. It's deep enough in the pocket that he could play the skill shot. No, off the top.
I know what you mean. I'm just trying to
really
think
difficult
is the
from that
Karaman
angle.
the middle still on.
He's looking at it. He doesn't like it, so he's going to go off the red into the right centre.
That red to the left of the black's going to smash into the one over the hole.
I tell you what,
too.
he needs this. Whichever pocket he's going for, he needs this. And you're going to get a big fist pump if he gets it. He's not far off. He's not far off.
Got enough.
That's unlucky. Good effort.
He's given that all he's got, but it's not enough. And now Andy Barnett with the ball's been blown open. Can he take this finish to get to the hill? And then he'll have the break for 9-4 if that eventuates. The black being where it is, though, it might put a little bit of extra pressure on this, you know.
I think it's...
If he'd left it on the rail or nasty... Well, that's a great first ball. He's dancing now, isn't he? He's on the dance floor.
I believe it was Alan Brown that got up in the Masters from WA.
Yeah, those WA boys can bring the noise. Kenny Boyd's a wee bit stiff there, just getting stuck to the red, but should be okay. If she's touching ball, she can just play directly into the yellow over the pocket.
Yeah, Alan Brown got up 8-4 over Chris Lilly, and the crowd go wild because Victoria's Jack Green has beat Joshua Hans 8-3 in the under-23s. Two fantastic players. Jack Green, Joshua Hans, Sean Dempsey, Kieran Dempsey, Joseph Evans,
Love the young
Xavier Dort. There's so many of them in there. Many of them.
Young guys and girls play. Yeah. Love the way they play.
Very good young Australian players coming through. Oh, where's Andy going here? Where's Andy going?
I don't know.
He's had a rush of blood there.
He's going to have to take himself off to get himself checked after that.
What was that?
I think he's just over-cued one.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, just a rush. Maybe we all the crowd know he's just a bit of a rush of blood. A good shot in killer down the pub.
Yeah. Good way to stitch your opponents up. You don't want to do it to yourself, though.
Yeah.
He's going to back him
for Rusty here.
He's going to give himself a shot at this.
Big shot in this match.
He's going to give himself a chance still. He doesn't want to run and hide.
Could still play safe. Yeah, he's playing safe.
Oh, he played the shot to nothing. He's done it well too.
So good experience there from Andy. You know, he didn't get... Last thing you
rails.
want to do is take a long ball on, miss it, and just leave Rusty a plopping. He's still just leaving everything that little bit more difficult for Rusty than he'd like, you know. So really, really good experience from Andy Barnett there.
Does he take this off the top rail, or it's the bottom rail on your screen, but it's the top rail on the table, and then off the right rail just before the black to flick it in?
Yeah, he's going off the rail.
I've seen people do this.
He's got to get this.
I've seen people do it.
It's game on if he gets this. Turning points.
How was it? How was it?
No.
He gave it a nick.
Got a good cue ball though.
Needs to
Got
stop.
a very good cue ball. Very good cue ball. Wow. Wow.
That's hit the chewing gum. Somebody's put a goalkeeper in there.
That is incredible. Now Andy Barnett's going to have to come with one here. This is basically the match, this shot.
I think it is.
Boy. Which one do you take, John? Do you take the cut or do you take the one? I suppose if he takes the one over if he takes one over the pocket, he's got a chance of a snooker.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing, but he's not going to be thinking of that, is he? He's just going to want.
I think he will be thinking of it.
No,
oh,
no, and the double kissed out.
Wow, is that the turning point, ladies and gentlemen?
I think he played for the snooker first of all, but he didn't hit it right.
This man,
Rusty Wheeler's back in it.
Always gets a sniff, doesn't he?
No
he always gets a sniff.
Make no mistake.
Does he smell blood?
8-5. You've got to rate him.
Well
still.
done, Jack.
Lauren Jelly, Kenny Boyd, 4-all.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're sort of focusing on this match on the right at the moment. I'm pretty sure it will finish first.
Bang goes the yellow. It's not the best cue ball. She's going to have to play a real slow drag type shot here, I think.
Yeah, it's just going to be dropping in behind, isn't she? Take the yellow long.
There's every chance though that the cue ball goes behind that red next to the yellow, so she's just going to have to hit this maybe as slow as she can and just hope the cue ball does what she wants it to.
Yeah, nice touch.
Played it well.
So just one good shot for Lauren for
Played
3 in a row to take a 5-4 lead.
I think he did, fishing. I reckon he wanted to go side rail because that's a
big dry break from Andy Barnett, and Rusty Wheeler has a glorious opportunity here.
Yeah, I do think he wanted to go side rail because that's how most players play that shot, because you've actually got a better chance of nicking it in off that second rail than you do going straight into it.
Wow, look at these yellows, John. Good shot from Lauren.
Oh, drop, yes. You see her just bend her knees.
Look at these yellows, John. On
Just
table 1.
bend her knees to will that ball in.
And this is... You just can't see anywhere that this isn't going to be 8-6 in a couple of minutes' time. Yeah, nice shot, Lauren. Nice finish.
Looked a bit tentative, but it got the job done. It does not matter at the end of the day how you do it. Lauren Jelly retakes the lead.
So Rusty opting not to play the one in the middle and nudge the yellow down the rail. He's tried to nudge this one out instead.
He's basically railroaded himself into taking it.
Well, the yellow on the right is
ball.
the yellow down the rail on the right is now going to be his last ball,
Yeah.
or second to last if he can avoid playing that plan first.
Is he looking at it now?
No, he's got to take these 2 down here first at the bottom.
He's having a cursory look at the plant now.
Yeah, I
don't
think
fancy it though from
it's
here.
hard to predict what this man's going to play, but I think he's going to take these 2 first and then play the plant.
Or maybe he's not even going to play the plant.
I think he has to, John.
Well,
No?
not necessarily. He might, if he gets the cue ball to go past the yellow that's sticking out, he might be able to just thin the one in over the pocket, use the red to hold. It certainly looks like it could be done.
Yep, so he's up. Yeah, I don't know.
If he's on this ball, he doesn't necessarily need to take the plant, but he is going to take it though.
But he's now taking the plant from a bit of an awkward angle, but no, he's controlled it really well. But he is going to have to play the bump on the yellow here now. He can't just drop this in. I just think the ball on the rail, he went through a little bit too far.
I think he's fine.
But
I
he
think
plays
he's fine.
these well.
He's gotten
plays these
underneath
so
it.
well. He knows exactly what he's doing there. And very quickly it becomes 8-6 with Rusty to break. So that's how quickly it can turn.
Great parking.
This man is never out of anything.
Great
I'm telling you.
parking. 8-6 as you say. Hold on to your hats. Do not go anywhere. We have a match.
He's on the Red Bull. Trying to keep the energy levels up.
Yep.
No ice breaks today. Probably had his ice breaks this morning.
Well, in terms of ice, I think it just courses through his veins, doesn't it?
Oh, he loves this. He loves it.
He's built for this big stage.
He just wants a sniff. Just needs a sniff.
He's not the big dog for no reason.
Well, he's just maybe seen a little crack in Andy's armour there in that previous frame.
See him looking around the room.
First time that Andy's let a frame slip that he had control of. And then the dry break happens and Rusty clears them too, and now this is huge now. This is a massive break.
You see him not? The other thing you saw
He's
is
hit
you
them
saw
well,
him eyeing up the room.
but he hasn't got a ball. He
It's
hasn't got a
highly
ball.
frustrating. It really is.
Work to do for Barney though.
You see him eyeing the room up. You know that he feels like he's right in a fight when he eyes the room up. He's like, which one of you wants to take me on? Come on, I'll knock you all out. It's that sort of fighter mentality, isn't it? I know he's obviously not going to do it, but...
What are you preferring here, John? Reds or yellows?
Oh, Jesus. Probably the Reds, actually.
I like yellows, because I think the one on the right hand side does double eventually.
Andy's gone with you. The only reason I said Reds is because the two over onto the left, obviously not the one nearest the rail, but those two do both pot and may offer a chance to get at the one furthest left. And the one furthest right does actually look like it pots anyway.
Well, you can try to develop the one on the right now, actually, with this bottom yellow.
That's a really good break from Lauren. That's woo, Cuball, woo! That's the best break I've seen in that women's match, actually. Had a number of kg frames in that match, partially because the break wasn't all that great, but this is a goodie.
That was a good shot from
Could see
Andy.
a clearance here.
Andy was just a little bit unfortunate that he's now being forced into playing the one that he's put right over the pocket. So, yeah, a little bit unlucky there.
Got to be careful that he doesn't twitch on this and going off. You wouldn't dare suggest that he will, but he might be able to cut it in, you know.
Oh, he can definitely cut it in, but what he would have liked to have done is been able to take the one to the left centre and leave that one there for later.
Yeah, no, he's railroaded himself into playing it.
Oh, he's missed it.
Pocket's not that
He's
big.
missed it. But I tell you what, if he was going to miss on this finish, it's better there than, you know, in a couple of balls' time. So he's not left a straightforward out for Rusty, but Rusty only has one problem ball.
Needs a bump. Got a bump. Oh, I tell you what.
Yeah, he's right.
I tell you what.
He's right down into his work now, isn't he?
That bottom red of those two that are in the line, if that goes...
I think he gets out again here, John.
Yeah, I think he does too.
Calling it early, though. Calling it very early.
Don't think he can see the... No, he can. Okay. I'm very, very wrong there.
No, he's missed the bump.
He's okay. He's actually made another ball for a promotion later.
Well, the red doubles now, John.
It's not horrible. I think he'll be fine with this because he's now given himself perhaps another opportunity. This shot looks a little bit finicky though, and hair trigger. Oh, he does go. Okay, there's more pocket there to aim at than I
he's
thought.
going into it now.
Here we go.
Needs a result.
And it's away.
Oh, I don't know.
No, he's going to
He's
going to take it down the rail now. Yeah.
So this is
he's okay in the
big
sense
moment.
that he's left himself a decent shot.
big moment. So he's just taking a couple of extra seconds here to compose himself. He's missed it.
Oh, he's overcut it. Has he overcut it? No, he hasn't. Maybe it's because he's standing that side of the table.
He missed that.
Oh, look at this.
And he's out. He's out.
Oh, that's wonderful composure after a ball that he shouldn't have made.
They just don't usually go in on that far jaw like that. But he's got them.
Oh,
8-7. He's never out of it. He's never out. You can never rule him out.
Can you genuinely say that was a slice of luck?
I think he missed that. I mean, in all honesty, like that's one of the one of the few I've seen go in on that line. You know, the pockets play big if you catch the near rail, but off the far jaw, generally those don't go in. So he has had a bit of a stroke of luck. One thing you can say is that he did play it at the right pace to give it a chance.
I think the other 99 times out of the 100 it doesn't go, so that's why I was suggesting it might have been a touch of luck. But he'll take it. He'll take it, he'll run with it. He's now just a single frame behind.
Oh, that's wide. That is so wide. I'm just watching the replay on it. That is a massive stroke of luck. He's missed it. That's 2 inches off the rail. That's 2 inches off the rail all the way down.
The more I see that, the more egregious that looks.
But again, this table gets ironed every match. The balls are freshly polished before. Like, that does not go in on any other table in this arena, I'm telling you. So that is a stroke of luck for sure.
What a break. He hasn't broken dry. Are you kidding?
The tide has turned.
Are you absolutely kidding?
And the big man has another chance.
Wow.
Rusty Wheeler. Can he level it up?
Who could have seen this? From 8-4 and a big chance to go 9-4 ahead. But now, they're back into a dogfight. And this boy is a big dog, so look out. Does that yellow next to the red over to the left, does that go?
Yeah, I think
the one to the right does.
I think he needed to get a bit higher up the table, John, to get rid of the yellow that's furthest left.
Jay Windross says
the one on the right doesn't pass.
Good shot.
He's got to get up table towards the breaking line.
There, right there. I love it when people put their cue on the table like that. It just shows you what the plan is.
I just can't get over that ball, John.
No,
I know,
can't
like,
either.
you know, we see it on. You watch Ultimate Pool, you see it on the TV table, and there's some shockers. And to be fair, all week I haven't really. The tables haven't played as big as they did at Worlds, where there was so many shots at Worlds where it was like, oh, he's just caught the jaw slightly. There's so many shots at Worlds where it was like you felt like you missed or your opponent missed and it still went in. I haven't felt like that this week. I felt like the tables have played like a lot better, and that's probably the worst one I've seen.
That yellow away looks like it passes. Playing into, is he going to play in to try to brush that
Yeah, he's
red?
not on it. I did warn, you know, he's got to get up to that line. He had a couple of opportunities to do so.
Is he taking the one nearest the pocket? He is.
Who was on it?
That's a great bump.
He's milked that.
You sure?
He's done a Phil Harrison.
Bang.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shot to get out too.
Yeah, nice shot. Nice shot, Rusty, and this is for 8-all.
Oh, yes.
Give it the big one.
Oh, yes.
He's here.
Here we go.
He's back level with the break.
Rusty Wheeler. Have at it. 8 frames apiece.
I mean, I spoke about this before the match.
Right,
you know?
now.
Like Andy has got all the ability in the world to go toe to toe with Rusty, but at some point in a race to 10, Rusty will run 3 or 4 racks. Like, it's just inevitable. Like, it's just he's just got that firepower. But are you going for a break? I'm losing John. Yeah, he's got that firepower. It's always going to happen. So Andy's just got to keep his composure now. Wait for his next chance. But what a match. So back to these ladies. Then a couple of swings here. Lauren was leading 2-0, then trailed 4-2. Now she's 5-4 up. Kenny might have to take this yellow to the top right here. Might not be too many places to hide. Massive frame there. Massive for Rusty. Dan's just sorting out the replay with the Rusty fist pump.
Oh, yes.
Give it the big one. Yeah, so Lauren opting for a little containing safety there. I'm coming. Thank you. Yeah, so a little unfortunate there, Kenny. She's tried to pop the yellow in the right and play the loss of turn, I think. So she's got one but not the other. So Lauren has a chance here. She's got she looks pretty straight in on this red on the bottom, so she doesn't have a lot of room to work with. There might just be a gap between the black and the yellow if she can hold the cue ball. Let's see what she does here. She's just going to slow roll this and drop it in. Yeah, she's trying to drop this in. And chance for Kenny here. still up around the 550, 600 viewers. Please share the stream, and if you're a first timer to CueballTV, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Yeah, Kenny not sure here. It's pretty thin cut this on the yellow. She's gonna be hitting traffic as well, so she's changed her mind. She's gonna take the long one first. Yeah, nice shot, Kenny.
Right, so where are we with the ladies?
Now I'm just
no change in the score.
Not sure if this yellow passes to the bottom left. If it does, then this finishes a lot easier. Then it becomes, if it doesn't pass, she's going to have to play a positional shot, but she's probably going to want to get down to the one on the top rail first.
Oh, agreed, because that becomes harder to get back out for. Doesn't want to be straight. Probably less like that she wants to be behind it.
No, she's perfect there, John, because she can just draw the cue ball back, leave herself whichever angle she needs. She might just try and put the cue ball on the line somewhere, and then she can stun up the table for the yellow into the right centre pocket.
Any angle's a good angle here. Any angle's a good angle. This is where the 9-ball knowledge actually helps to play the side or whatever work you need on the cue ball to get it to do your dance.
She's going to have to go forwards now. Control the speed of this. She's got to make sure she gets far enough. Or is she coming round off 2 rails potentially?
Okay.
That would be the 9-ball shot probably.
Right.
Just like this. And this is a great shot, Kenny Boyd. Great shot. Fantastic.
Right, he's got a ball off the break. We're back. We're back with the men's final. Well, I call it the men's final. It's actually the open grade final, so I'm doing it.
He's out, John.
Service here.
He's out on yellows here.
I'd be tempted to agree with you based on what's
He's just got to get this first ball.
Frames.
He's just got to get this first ball in the middle. And he's missed it and he's got it.
Wait till it stops rolling is the mantra of this game.
He missed it. He missed that, John. He's missed it and he's got it.
I think he was incredibly fortunate again. Well, he got a really rough go of it.
Oh, careless cue ball there as well from Rusty. He's left himself hampered now, so he's not making it easy for himself. He's making it more exciting for us, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know. You're starting to get really fizzy about this, aren't you?
Oh, Kenny's left that black short, and Rusty is...
He's
not getting away with that one. So Barney will just be happy that he's back at the table here, because Rusty is... Rusty's missed a glorious opportunity there. He just couldn't get that cue ball under control. But he has control of the frame.
Lauren Jelly's got control of this now because Kenny unable to make the black, so...
Yeah, it's a bad mistake from Kenny. Sorry, I missed that.
Red in.
I missed that last yellow that she was on, but that's I would have had her as a huge favourite to mop those last 2 balls up.
Well, she left herself a very fine cut on the black and ended up overcutting the black and thumping into the other red and putting it in. 6-4 now. Lauren Jelly takes a 2-frame lead over Kenny Boyd, remembering that we are playing a race to 8 in the women grade final. So she just needs 2 more for the dub.
Big shot. He's nailed it, centre of the pocket. Now is he going to go after this red on the rail, John?
On the bottom rail of your screen, 100% he is. 100% he is, he must.
He doesn't have a lot of places to knock it, to make it open, with Rusty having that bottom pocket, so he's got to get a good contact here, looking for a result.
So he knows right now Rusty's going for everything. He's unlucky and lucky at the same time, but I think balance of probabilities.
No, I think he might have bought himself some time there, John, with knocking the black there. I don't think that's the worst result.
Now it comes down to how you're faring inside, and obviously you've had 4 frames go against you in quick succession, one of which you were in control of, and now that you've had a break and had a time to reassess, Rusty's missed a clearance that we would have had him making 9 times out of 10. So all that whiplash.
Yeah, good shot from Andy. So just
Is
trying
it
to
though?
slow it down. Slow it down.
Is it though?
Yeah,
because
it is a good shot.
I reckon off the rail and maybe off the red. I reckon he goes now. We'll just pump the red towards the problem balls. I mean, yes, it does invite Andy to go and tie them all up, but
Yeah. I think Andy will be pushing this red down here somewhere now.
got to be careful though that he doesn't open that yellow up even more than it is, the one that's next to the black.
Jamie Stevens, that video was the greatest video ever made.
Rusty's buckets.
It was unbelievable. I don't know who made that or who was responsible for it, but it was brilliant. So what's Andy going to do here?
He's
I think he's going to push. Yeah, he's going to push this down.
He doesn't want to open that yellow up too much. That's
It's okay.
why he's actually played for that instead of going into the black, because now that cuts off an avenue for Rusty to have a go at it.
What looking ahead here, John, Andy's going to want to run. Right, so the red on the bottom rail, Andy's going to want to cut across to the left and play the loss of turn. He obviously can't maybe do it now, but that's what Andy's plan's going to be.
So to that end, do you think he's going to take the red in the middle of the table and screw back for it?
Well, the thing is here, yellows look like they're massively in control of this frame, but honestly, it'll only take a couple of shots for Andy to completely turn this frame on its head.
Warren Jelly doing the needful over on the other table, putting Kenny Boyd under some massive pressure over there.
Okay, it's a good shot. Rusty's just going to play the loss of turn back down here on the left, I think.
Oh, definitely.
Just a game of chess
It
now.
is actually, yeah. Now you see you moving the pieces around this way, and
Well, Rusty will play the loss of turn on the left, Andy will play the loss of turn on the right. And Rusty's going a different way. It's going this way, yeah.
well, he tried to go loss of turn using
Yeah.
the ball that was blocked.
But the problem with that is now he's giving Andy can play the loss of turn first and then has control.
yeah,
Well, I
because
don't
then
know. What would you rather be on here, John? Seriously? This is
the black, but it's not an option.
this is a coin toss here, isn't it?
It is. After the whirlwind last few frames we've had where it's just been clearance and clearance and clearance by Rusty, it's almost refreshing in a way to go back to this.
Oh, this suits Andy.
Because this
spoke
goes
about it
back
all
to
match.
the essence of pressure pull.
Okay.
Which of the players... Oh, he's not going to
Okay,
scratch, is
yeah.
he? No.
See?
Which of the players has the bottle to win the tough frames? I mean, yes, you got the...
I feel like
pressure to
Rusty missed a
take
trick
the outs.
there. Rusty should have just taken this red off the table on the left without playing the double. He should have just guaranteed it by playing the yellow next to the black.
First time I've seen him give his opponent dap the whole frame. You see him touch the table there? He could try and do it now. He could try and screw off that yellow that's sticking out and play the loss of turn. Of
Yeah.
course, he might thunder into one of the other two.
Oh,
Oh, that
got
good
it.
in.
And Andy Barnett's just gone favourite in this frame.
Do you think it would have remained that way had he made the loss of turn? Or would it still be Andy Barnett's to lose?
No, I just... it doesn't make a massive difference because Rusty can still play that later, but just having that there... I mean, Andy could go game here. If Andy makes the plan, he goes game because he's got the red over the pocket to open up the yellow and the black. That's it, frame over.
So to that end, do you think he's going to do it now?
100%. He pots
So he's thinking, well, I've been...
I'll try and keep the voice down, but he pots the red over the pocket, John, just pushes the yellow out, and the finish is on, right?
Oh, the finish is definitely on. It's squeaky, but it's on. I mean, squeaky isn't something Andy exactly wants right now.
The only thing here is if he pots the red over the pocket and knocks the yellow out, he just doesn't want to land dead straight on this red on the right.
Well, yeah, in that case, he hampers himself for positional play. So, and he also needs to move the black far enough away where it's not in
He just
trouble.
has to nudge the yellow. He's fine. Oh, he's too aggressive.
Cueball, look
He's
out.
too aggressive.
Ooh,
He only had to move it like
tracked
3 or 4.
away.
He only had to move the yellow 3 or 4 inches to the right of the black.
That's that adrenaline, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's the adrenaline.
just too
He's
aggressive.
It's just coursing too much. He's unable to control it at the moment.
I think he has to double this red up the table now and try to put the cue ball where the 8 is.
Play that snooker.
Yeah, snooker shot, and just try to cut off the one on the right rail if he can, but focus more on just where that cue ball hides. He could put the cue ball behind the 8 actually if he plays it real nice. Yeah, I feel like he's missed
it real nice, but you feel that if he doesn't, then
just feel like he missed a trick there. He was just so aggressive, and he's going aggressive again here. I don't like that shot either.
no, I don't. That's a big open chance. Rusty's actually tacked the table to say good shot,
like it.
but I
Don't
still
like it,
think
John.
he's one good shot away from taking this frame. I think he's taking his. That's perilous. All he needs to block. He needs to block. He hasn't got it.
Yeah, that's a
big mistake from Rusty Wheeler.
I think Rusty tried to play that pocket as big as the one earlier.
Well, he tried to get cute with it, didn't he?
Now, Andy is a little bit off angle. He's got a bit of an awkward angle here. I don't think he can get. Well, he can't get the cue ball above the left centre pocket naturally. He could swing it round off 3 rails, but then the black probably plays a little bit big.
Yeah, you
Or
want
he
to go
could just play
between
for
the 8.
he could play for centre table. No, see, the
the
black's
8.
played big, so
Hit the 8.
he's tried to play it round off 3 rails, and I felt like that black was close to being in the way, and he's just dug into it too much. So, but this is still on. He still can make this. Big moments.
You almost want to find a way to let up on that shot, don't you? Because you obviously need the cue ball to swing around.
Well, you have to play with it. You have to keep your grip loose because you don't want to stun it across. So
Yeah, you see how it's almost gone sideways.
yeah, he stunned it into the 8. Yeah,
This is very much on, but
has to go. This.
boy, everything's going to be
I
moving.
feel like this has to go. Nope.
Hasn't missed it.
No good.
Has he gotten a slice of luck though with where the cue ball's wound up?
I don't think it's going to matter, John.
Well, no, I don't think it will either, because Rusty will be going for this punt come hell or high water.
Well, it's a free shot as well with where the red's gone. Red's gone dead.
He just needs to play a good shot.
He's missed it by a mile, John. The nerves are showing, the pressure. Andy needs some magic here.
It is.
He's going to have to pull something out.
Surely it's not possible for that red to go underneath the rail. He's cueing
looking at
that
it.
like it's possible.
Either that or he's got to drop it double in the middle. He's got nowhere to hide, John. He needs to do something.
No, he's going to have
It's
to.
all happening.
It has to pot. He still thinks it might squeeze in there.
Sorry for you ladies fans out there. We can't take our eyes off this game on the right at the moment.
Oh, he's caught too much of the
It's
yellow.
no good. It's no good.
He's
Rusty Wheeler.
He just needed a little flick, not the whole ball. This time, Rusty. Surely you'd say this time.
You would think so, John, wouldn't you? Oh,
Oh, it's still scratchy.
he just never makes it easy.
It's still
He's gonna
scratchy.
He's going to have to come with one again.
Well, he's a master of awkward, though, isn't he?
He's going to have to come with one here.
But he's also the master of theatre.
He's good. He's good. This is all right.
Just needs to control this and make this pocket play big. He's got it.
He's at the centre
No
of the pocket
issues
this
this time.
You're going to get the big one here. You're going to get the fist pump when he knocks this in, I'm telling you.
This to get
Massive
to the hill.
frame.
Get to the hill.
There it is.
Folks, if you are not feeling this, you either need to go to a psychologist or to a morgue. Or you need to be taken to a morgue, should I say.
Wow.
What a match this has been.
Good containing safety there from Kenny.
And I think it's Russ. No, it's not Rusty's
No, it's
break.
Andy's
It's Andy's
break.
break. Can he get it right? His break's been a bit shot lately. If there's ever a time to have a good break, ball
We
down.
did talk about those stats as well, didn't we, John? The fact that these guys have been in 3 Hill finals previously. Rusty is 2 out of 2, and Andy lost his one. I know that doesn't mean anything right now, but Andy will just be hoping and praying he gets to Hill. He needs a big break here.
Right. Let's have it.
He's crushed it. He's absolutely
Have
crushed
it.
it. That's his best one of the match.
He's taken a
Best
sledgehammer
one of
to
the
it
match. Does that black go top right, John?
with the red in the way.
Does that black go? How much of a pocket has he got?
The way these pockets are played, I would say it does, but it's very, very tight. I mean, yellows are wide open. But they're almost screaming at you, please take us. Take us, make a finish.
So Andy just got to keep his composure here and make sure he gets himself as straight in on that black as he can, just to make sure.
Should I have used the word select instead? Okay. I'll cop to that.
Yeah, just hold it together here, Andy Barnett, and we're going hill. Yeah, nice shot. Struck that well.
Yeah, he did well to
Struck it with
avoid.
authority.
He did well to avoid the reds too. He doesn't want to kiss those reds on.
Remember, Andy was leading 8-4 with a glorious chance to get to the hill. He's now trailing 9-8. One mistake really, and now he's 9-8 down.
Guess what though? He's got a glorious chance to get to the hill again. He'll be as nervous as anyone. I'll tell you that right now. He won't be showing it, but his heart rate will be, 100 beats per minute at least.
Is that good or bad?
It's good, it's okay. It means you're alive.
I think that's about my resting heart rate, John. Oh, he's short. He's short, John.
Why? He's like Rusty. Why is he making it hard?
Wow. Is he going to have to come off 2 rails now and get inside these 2? This is what I mean on the easy finish. The easy finishes can be made so difficult with just one loose positional shot.
I reckon he just touches this one in that he's closest to, and
He can go long first.
He gets him.
Yeah.
Well, he could, but he could touch the one in that he's closest to and end up just shy of the rack line. And then he's got a natural angle to just put the one in the middle of the table top left and naturally come over for the black in the same pocket.
This is kind of exactly what Kale did against Rusty in the semi-final.
Yeah, it's not what he would have envisaged, but this is what he could have if he cues it well.
Oh God, he's got to hit this nice. He's got to avoid those reds.
He's going to go around.
He's going around. Oh my God!
He's not.
Oh,
he's not.
Oh my God!
He hasn't. He's still alive.
And he's got a tough shot now.
Double, was it? Do you look for the double inside that red?
I say it over and over and over again. The easy finishes are the hardest. The stuff that it makes us do is just incredible.
Or is there a way that cue ball can come around if you cut it in the middle? I don't think so. It'd have to be the double, surely.
No, he's cutting it in the middle, John.
Is he cutting it in the middle? He has. He's made it. He's made it. What a cut!
But if he's only got half the pocket, this is harder than he would have wanted. Massive shot.
He's done so well to get to here, though.
Andy Barnett.
He's gotten out of position on 2 shots in a row, but he's pretty good on this. It must go. Hill final. Who wants it?
Kenny Boyd's on a finish on the left. He's just going to drop this red in.
That'll be 5-6 if it
Hopefully
goes.
it just goes quiet. So Kenny just taking a time out, allowing Andy to play this shot. Big shot.
Great sportsmanship from Kenny as well.
Yeah.
He's got it!
Yes, big one. There's the big one.
Oh, how do you
It's
feel?
Hill, guys. Hill.
Boys, it's been an absolute honour.
How incredible, eh?
Whichever one of you wins, you have fully deserved this.
This is the fourth time that these guys have been involved in a hill match for an Australian title. Incredible.
Don't we love bonus pole? Am I not
John's
the
excited.
most excited person in the room?
John's excited. Biggest break of Rusty's career coming up. Here he comes. He wants this so badly. Three-time Australian champion.
These two guys will have so much respect for each other as well. Like, they will celebrate each other's wins, no matter which one of these players wins.
Break.
The other person will be the first person to come over and say, "Mate, that was awesome.
The pearly whites
well
are shining, shimmering with the under the lights." What has he got?
The glistening chain.
Okay, hold on to your hats,
The
guys.
bangle around the wrist.
It's big. It's big.
Break.
It's big. It's big.
He's got one.
He's got one.
The messenger comes to play.
Now has that yellow at the top saved Andy Barnett? Has it come to the rescue?
Could he screw into those two balls?
Potentially. I think he has got a touch of an angle there, though, John.
I think it's pretty much straight. I think it's straight.
No, I think he's got. I don't know. I think he would have looked at it if it was on. He's looking at the red in the middle.
He's going to prove us both wrong and not take it.
He's looking at the red in the middle. Big shot.
Thank you, Primalita. We aim to please. Oh dear. Foul break. You do not see many of those in this game. Table on the left briefly.
I think we'll focus on this one and then we can give our full attention to the ladies who
I think that's
deserve that as well. But let's get this one out of the way first. So Rusty's taking reds. He's pumped it in. Oh,
he's bumped it on.
It's not bad.
To be fair, if he hadn't bumped it on, he still had options, but this actually makes it a bit easier now.
He's tried to move the black.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I reckon that caroms off the other red now. I reckon it does. If he doesn't move them, I reckon they carom.
No chance.
I've done that before, you know.
Okay, slide up. Slide up.
Oh, he's decided that it's not worth the biscuit.
Andy Barnett's gone favourite for me.
Oh, I think he has too. Break and clear was the most likely option, and it hasn't happened. So if it goes tactical, then yeah, definitely.
But he's got to be careful, Andy, not to leave Rusty a crack at opening them balls up.
That'll be the fear almost, that you're going to do something like that and just leak out to leave him a chance.
Playing the loss of turn here, John.
Okay.
Big shot. It's a great shot. Big shot. Great shot. Well done, Andy Barnett.
Yes,
that's a fantastic shot.
Game. Yeah, it does. He's playing the numbers game, as we've alluded to so many times before. At the moment, he's got the advantage with it. That's not going in.
No, that's not a bad shot from Rusty,
but it's
though.
Pretty good.
Because, like I say, he's only one half chance away from being able to go into them balls. So it's a good shot, clever shot from Rusty. So Andy's got to hide this cue ball here.
He's actually given himself an avenue towards those balls that are stuck if he gets another shot.
Big safety shot coming up from Andy. One thing is as well, Andy doesn't want to move them two balls in the centre of the table because they're blocking off the double on the black as well. He might not have a choice.
No, he doesn't have a choice for me.
Big cue ball. He's not got it, and Rusty's going to be having a go at these. Rusty's going to be having a go at these.
There's actually more balls to use to actually move them now. I think that this.
It doesn't look like he's going horribly. Oh no, he's not. He's biding his time.
Now he's got two shots at it. I think he might have two balls at it if the second one he just moved didn't get in the way.
Now in an ideal world, Andy will want to get a ball to the top left pocket side of those reds, but don't think he can do that now.
I think he can. I think it's the one that he's looking at right now.
I don't like giving Rusty a clear view of these two reds, that's all.
If he can sort of third ball it and get it over there.
Yeah, he's tried to play my shot. Has he got there? Yeah, good shot.
He's got it. He's got it. I just wonder though if he's actually made the carom to the squeeze off the back of that red on. I know that. Did that make the rail? It didn't.
Okay, wow. Now then.
Oh, ball in hand.
Now Barney is likely, I would guess that he's going to take ball in hand by this yellow bottom left and play the yellow to the right to pop the red top right and play the loss of turn.
Play the loss of turn. And then he really has the numbers game in his favour.
If he can do that, because then he'll get the snooker as well.
This is the easier ball to do it off, I think. The other one, there's too much angle. This one's easier. Get the snooker behind the one that you thought he was going to play. So finicky, this. That's why he's taking his time.
Now, if he pots the red and the yellow follows through and actually blocks off the other red, oh, he's fouled. He's fouled.
Has he fouled?
He's fouled. He's double kissed.
Oh, did he call it straight away, or was that the referee?
No, I was just mid-conversation there, suggested like if the yellow goes through like it has done to block off that pocket, then that's a result, and I don't know if it's quite got there.
No, it hasn't. He's having a wing at these, I reckon. He's missed it.
No, but Rusty's in a better position now than he was.
Well, this is fine for him, even though he's missed it. Maybe he knows that all he needed to do was to get those away from each other and just loosen these up slightly.
If this is touching, is that touching ball? If this is touching ball, Barney's had a right result here. He can just pop the red.
He's looking at.
Oh, he's not going for it. He's running safe. It is touching ball though. Okay.
Just lock them back
Yeah,
up.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that, but
I don't think
he would have just potted the one down the rail.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised
unless
at that.
Unless that cue ball passes under Barney's two yellows that are on the rail there, so Rusty might have been able to get through to that red.
That's a result.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
It's a result. Offers more avenues of attack. Should the need arise, should the opportunity arise.
Now Barney could try and take control of the 8 ball here.
Just bump that yellow off over.
Yellow into the 8 and try to push it down towards these 2 yellows.
Yeah,
that's one shot.
Well, I think that's his best shot actually, because
I think you've got to be careful leaving Rusty in that top left, or like playing something creative, you know.
Well, naturally, if you're playing this yellow near the middle of the table towards that black, then the cue ball is running away from any angles that Rusty will want. But it's running towards kind of middle of the rail between the right middle pocket and bottom right pocket.
Well, I think if he ties up the black, he's also he's getting a good cue ball, isn't he? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's just trying to make these a little bit more messy.
Rusty can make these a little less messy here. I think the rail, off the.
Rusty's got to be careful not to open these balls up though, because Andy's balls are in play. Yeah, good shot.
Oh, that's a lovely shot from there.
It's advantage Rusty now. Massive advantage Rusty.
How that swings.
There's a poor shot from Andy. I feel like he should have tried to tie that black up.
He's played a number of shots that we put question marks on in this game.
This could be Andy's last shot. That was a very good shot from Rusty.
It's funny, it's that pressure that we thought he wouldn't feel, but I think he is feeling it.
I did say that I was worried about that top left corner for Andy, that like, you know, it's so many options for Rusty to make something happen, and Andy's just sort of put himself in a trap.
Oh, what a pot!
It's turned again!
Have a result, Andy Barnett.
Oh, it's turned again, but what does he do here, John?
Recompose, settle, breathe.
I still think Rusty's favourite.
I do too, but it certainly changes complexion.
The loss of turn doesn't help Andy here, really, unless he can get the cue ball into this bottom left corner, but he can't do that.
Or unless he can touch the yellow into the two and stuff them both up.
Yeah, no, but he's not stuffing them up. Yeah, that's a good shot. He's not stuffing them up, John, because he would pop the red in the centre, and then the bottom red, as you're looking at it, goes top left, and opens them all up. I mean, the black's still not a guarantee for Rusty, of course, but
what is at this point? Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, I'd be. But it's not great either, because you're offering a chance for Andy to. It's basically a free shot to do something nasty here. mean, what sort of nastiness do you really want here, though? Because there's no finish on, so...
Has Andy got ball in hand?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at the ladies. I think Andy's got to push one of these yellows to that top left corner again.
Kenny Boyd could be going
I'm trying to think
6-all
ahead
on the
here.
left table. Kenny Boyd's just 3 balls away from locking it back up at 6.
What is he thinking here? I don't like it.
I think he tried to bury behind it.
I don't like that. I don't like that, John, at all.
No, I don't. I think he's inviting
He's got a
Rusty
lot of
into his hen
traffic.
house.
He's got a lot of traffic here, Rusty. But I mean, he could even go through the gap in the yellows here, get the black out, and then he's going to have a shot on the red. You know.
I mean, how many possible scenarios?
This is Rusty Wheeler.
How many possible scenarios have you
The man is
got?
the most blessed player in 8-ball history. He can make something happen.
Snicked off the balls. He's actually opened
That's
them up.
actually a really good effort. Like he's tried to pop that, and the other red would have been on. That's a really good effort from Rusty.
I think the best thing there for Rusty is the fact that he's still left that yellow covered.
Yeah.
The yellow doesn't go, so there's no finish unless he makes the yellow go somehow.
Yeah. Is it?
Can he put enough work on this cue ball if he's playing the yellow top right to go into those? Or will he have to do it later?
Does he have to go here, or is he?
Oh, he's going to try and go off the red that's sticking out now. Top left pocket. He's going to try and open the pocket up for himself, I reckon.
Oh, was he trying to play a stop shot there to play the yellow off the red, do you think?
Yep, and he's just off angle, but the shot still goes.
Because his yellow on the rail will pass the first red, won't it? But not the second.
Yep. So he has to move the second one, and this is the shot here. He's not as flush on this as he wants to be, but it's still there.
No.
No, and it's popped out. And it's popped out.
Rusty Wheeler has a chance.
Rusty Wheeler with a clear-cut chance.
This is pretty
Win the
thin.
frame, win the competition.
This is the thin cut. If he's taking the one over the pocket.
Do you take the one over the middle pocket, though?
That one looks thin as well. He could play the red off the red here. Oh, he's not got it. God, he went all out there. He went all out there. And if this yellow passes the yellow, this is a
and
chance.
he knows it too.
This yellow passes the yellow, does it? Andy's coming to look at this, which suggests that the yellow does pass along the rail.
I mean,
We don't have a camera at that
these
side. Rusty's getting out of his chair to have a look.
None of these.
He's horribly hampered though as well, under pressure.
He's just angry because he's left
One thing that does
Andy in with a chance.
One thing that does help Andy here is that he is left-handed, so it'll be his right hand on the table, so he's not going to be like right in the pocket.
Right.
Wow, this is it. Can you hold your nerve, Andy Barnett?
He could also play the plant if the squeeze behind doesn't go.
He can't play the plant. He has to get this. He's
got
got it.
it.
He's got it. Andy Barnett is going to have a shot at the black here.
Well, who could have predicted this? I mean, yes, but not this way. Certainly not this way.
Just got to hold his nerve and land almost as straight as possible as they can on this yellow. He's having a good look at this, but I think it flies in off the red.
It does, but he wants to know what angle he needs to play it to get it off the red for the black, for the position on the black. I think that's what he's slightly worried about.
He needs it to run. I think he would have liked another 5 or 6 inches there, John.
He can hit it quite
He's not
thick
going to be
and
straight. He's not going to be straight on this black now.
I think he can hit this reasonably thick and still get the pot, which is to his advantage. So the cue ball isn't going to go too far off the rail.
Well, he's not going to be straight on the black, I'm telling you that for now. I'll tell you that for
Kenny
free.
Boyd had ball in hand there and she's just missed a goober.
Here we go. Oh,
No!
oh my God, what are we witnessing? And that's just because he was short on that shot, John. That shot before, he was just short. And he's trying to hold the cue ball.
Shades of Cale Barrett in the semi, isn't it?
It's just because he's trying to hold the cue ball. If he hits that any harder, it drops. But the cue ball's running away from the 8 ball. This is unbelievable.
Surely he's not going to put the big hoof into this, is he? And try to go into the red or the yellow and pot it. He wouldn't.
I don't know what he's going to do here.
I reckon he is.
He's playing the loss of turn snooker. He's playing the loss of turn snooker, so just got to have a good touch here and control this, not let Andy have a shot. I'll be able to see the 8 ball. He's played it well.
Oh, that could be the winning shot. There goes the tap of the cue. One more big shot, is it?
Is Andy
Is it one more big shot?
Do you play the 2-rail snooker, John?
How good's your touch?
Do you play the 2-rail
snooker?
Or do you just buy a lotto ticket?
I think you buy a lotto ticket.
You reckon?
You've got to be aggressive with this.
You reckon?
You take it for a ride. I like that.
Lotto ticket or 2-rail snooker?
Whatever happens, it's certainly going to be a flash.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, he's missed it entirely.
Now, can Rusty hold it together? Can Rusty hold it together? I cannot believe how many lives he has had this tournament. It is unbelievable.
Surely he's on his 9th. He has to be on his 9th.
Can he do it? Just don't get... He's looking at the double. Does he fancy the double? On the set? Yeah, but that's the thing is...
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I can see merit in both because... Oh, yeah, no, he's playing for the rail. I think I would play down the rail for sure.
Here we go. This
is it.
For the
Are you ready for this roof to get blown off?
And
he's done it. He's done it. He has done it.
Rusty,
I don't know how, but he's done it. The man is a genius.
Title number 3 winning on the hill.
He is an absolute genius.
Life is a peach for Rusty Wheeler at the moment.
Daddy is home. I don't know how he does it, but he's done it again.
The big dog will have plenty of money to feed his big dog at home.
Oh, you got to feel for Andy.
But more than that, he will have a title to his name.
He'll be devastated.
And his legend is enhanced further. Yeah. Andy Barnett will be feeling some kind of way, though.
Oh, he'll be devastated, mate, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's walking out of the arena. I think he just wants to be left alone.
Just a little.
Don't walk after him,
inches.
please.
It's just inches positionally, and how things can go wrong in this game. It's just crazy, like just what pressure does, and you know, if Andy hits that a lot harder, then he's losing the cue ball more and more. So it's like you almost have to make that decision. Do you like go across the table twice type thing and just make sure of the pot? Like, it's all easy in hindsight, isn't it? But no, you've got to give Rusty credit. 8-4 down. Like Andy with a great chance to go 9-4, and he has just dug in and took every single chance that's come his way when to get himself back in the match. The man is a legend.
What a plant! Look, Kenny Boyd looking to jump back on the horse here. She had a massive chance to go 6-all before, but she completely stuffed up with ball in hand. He's coming over to say good day to us too. What a win, mate.
Look forward to the look forward to the Facebook Live, guys. Look forward to the Facebook Live. He's going outside. Oh, unbelievable. Well done, Rusty. Absolute legend.
He's going to go on an absolute tear after this. You watch.
Brilliant. Okay, let's switch to these ladies, and Lauren is 7-5 up now. Rest at 8.
Kenny Boyd on a finish here.
Oh, she's got right into that. Needs a result. That's good. I think it goes.
Passes, and she's got the angle, I reckon.
So Kenny's going to have to cue this real nice to get the top spin to get this up the table.
It's a lot harder with the cue ball being smaller too, dare I say it.
That's unfortunate.
No. I was about to say wait for the all tickets, but the jaws put paid to it that it wouldn't go in the other pocket. Imagine if this final goes hill-hill as well. Oh, you'd back Lauren Jelly to get these. Well, maybe not right now, but you'd back her to win the frame.
On the yellows, yeah.
On the yellows.
Oh well, a long way to go. A long way to go, I think, in this frame. She's got a long one here. Yeah, she's hit that.
Bang!
Nice.
Bang goes the dynamite.
I just think this whole arena's just in shock. There's
there's bugger all noise. It's almost like, where do I look? Excuse me, there's a cracking ladies final going on. Why don't you look at that? Yeah, I think "wow" was the word that everyone's using at the moment. Simon Kleinsman, I'm talking about.
I'm lost for words, John.
I'm not.
I need to know the secrets. I need to know.
Yucky
I need to know the God that this man prays to. Because I'm all in. I'll join.
He wears a crucifix.
I'll go to church every Sunday if I have to.
Well, he wears a crucifix, so there's a good idea. She's just going to tuck up, I think. I don't think this yellow goes. She can get to it. I don't think it goes.
Yeah, good shot from Lauren.
No, well done. Well played. Took her medicine. Well, she knows that the scoreboard pressure is on her opponent, so her opponent has to make the big plays. This is really dodgy queuing as well. I think I heard a foul call.
Yeah, it was a bit. It did sound like a push shot, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ref called a foul, and in fact he has picked up the ball and given it to Lauren.
Yeah, Stephanie's spot on there. Like, how amazing Rusty sat. He's tried. I think he's tried for years, or he wanted that third title for years, and to get it with Mum sat there in the front row, that's pretty incredible. Especially, we give him a bit of grief, but his ultimate character is so good for the game. He is an absolute sort of hero of Australian pool, or legend, whatever all the world you want to put, all the accolades and everything. He's just is amazing, and yeah, to win his third title with Mum sitting in the front row, that's pretty incredible. So well done, Rusty.
I don't like the way Lauren's gone about this. I think ball in hand, you take the yellow under the black. I think you take.
Oh, she's okay now. I think she can have
okay
she
now.
can
Yeah.
have a this, can't she?
Oh, I think the yellow under the black's tricky, and with ball in hand, it did go into the bottom left pocket. I think she should have had a go at it then and there. She might be able to move something here, though. Open teams final, that is at 7:30, presuming we don't need more tables moved before then. That'll be exciting too. The noise in the room will be...
Oh, well, that doesn't help Lauren.
It does in some way, because she can play a loss of turn if she's still...
she
doesn't want to go out.
Yeah, good spot, John.
She can just thin off this, pot the red, and leave a snooker behind that yellow. She could take it on though, and take the one up in bulk and try to just miss that red and land somewhere for the yellow to go bottom left. That's incredibly ballsy though. Don't know if I like that. That's a heavy touch. But she's good though in the way that this is a difficult shot for Kenny, and with all the pressure on her now,
yeah, I would have liked
doubly so that she needs to make a good pot.
I'd like to have seen her take a little bit more care with the yellow, just to bring it back out into play a little bit more, just to put the pressure on Kenny. But Kenny might have a dip at this to the top left.
To the top left?
Yeah, if it goes.
Top right.
Top right, you reckon? Okay, yeah, could do.
Cut into the blind pocket, because there's definitely a whole pocket to aim at. I think she's going top left actually.
She didn't go for either.
I think she tried to put the cue ball on the top, on the bulk rail, and make Lauren play long and then just take the chance that way.
Yeah, and again, Kenny will be used to the 9-ball cue ball, the bigger white, and which would naturally run through. Obviously,
doesn't.
This one
no.
stops, so she's hit that full, and it's just kind of died on her, which obviously she is a bit inexperienced at this game. She is new to it. I believe she's only here because of her partner Jordan. So she's done incredibly well to get this far. Fantastic QS.
Oh, yeah, Jordan Boyd, who plays in the men's in New South Wales. So she's actually gone and looked over at us there.
Fantastic. So Lauren has a great chance here to win her first Australian singles title.
She's probably thinking to herself, John, have you got something good queued up for when these two go in? She's got to cue those two in.
Keep her composure, just roll this one in. Yeah, nice shot, Lauren. She's well in on the black. She's looking around. I think she knows it. She knows she's home.
She's looking around the room just to see where the accolades are going to come from. They're going to come from everywhere if this goes. This
just taking the time.
This for the women's grade final title. Up you step, Lauren Jelly. And
congratulations!
Got it.
Congratulations, Lauren Jelly.
Well done to Lauren Jelly, the women's grade winner for 2025 for the Australian singles.
Yeah, look what it means.
And the Queenslanders do have their day for now. They do have their day for now.
Well, thank you very much, guys. We're going to step off and cut this stream. I think we're back for some team action. So Dan will have the new links online on CueballTV. So thanks for joining us. That was incredible. Thank you to Dan Lynch for allowing us to have this opportunity to call that final, those two finals. Unbelievable. Lost for words, really. Congratulations to Lauren Jelly and, of course, to Rusty Wheeler, your 2025 Australian national champions. Thanks, John.
Thank you, Simon. And you know what? These ladies have just got off playing, Lauren Jelly at least has just got off playing a match in which she's won. They're now going to have to go get it back on for the teams.
Yes.
They might.
Yep. Cheers, guys. Thank you.